It's where the Ghana court in Nashanesa. Oh, Onyanya vetting class still Ghana court in Nashanesa.
Word you man dada.
International man.
And also emun sem
time
they work
by a judge near Woodnimra.
Enra. Yanum for demonstration mukoye ya police for ebe ban kra no mu do so chain.
Demonstrators no.
Demonstration. And so mun sem ewo eye.
They say Ghana for to me first na amount for the propaganda dada Ghana for. Say to me yo.
Yeah.
A bro boatie free 1,200 or 1,001. About be do 500.
Yeah.
Ntoba be catch me say Ghana aye den na den. E ya dokono for e no mo ye stubborn.
Yeah.
And can say dokono bo battery cedis.
Aye.
But omo e nipa bonisem e na yo. And no pay say auto dokono me catch ra we
say this size no omo increase this size no.
Yes, exactly. But they've not done that.
E was omo ye.
Meanwhile time dokono na dokono e na e bro boy e den na 1,001 na 1,002 82 dokono bo mu. Afa bro na tia ba 500.
Still na de mo born na mo born.
E ye nipa bonisem
yema asrafo mrem.
Dabi
asrafo na police fu mrem yema boys wrem. Owura ye market.
Ghana market no ho e free market.
E free market so ni nyina ko wiase sa nema ne bu ko so be ka ti abank.
She ene wo ko
nti sa ba fom dia abank so otumi.
Ene sa wo ko aboso kan a. Enema ese wo no motete so. Ena dollar wo soro. Ena dollar mahama bae e burobo aba fom.
Dollar no so aba fom. Nti yanka nkira bank na ase. Eyi omma good tafo. Eni won a waka no omma boys ngurogurem. Asrafo ne police fu ngurem.
Eya mo mfra Joseph Obama me.
Nkrata ne ba bon so nkrata ne nsem na ewom no mo nhwe ma ne nya aju.
Dabi na dollar tia free 17 Ghana cedis aba be do sen. 11 12.
Na mu nya yi. Also mo ma boys
petrol bon so atia ba. Enu am koto fuel no baby am meto na 12.7 na me say na say fuel no bo aba soro kaka.
The commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces and the Inspector General of Police womu make sure say wo bema nia e wo say verifu ye no say dollar ni kosoro womu say government
yes
na dollar ni so atewo no na government mu ordinary na uton ne no person benefit.
No, you see,
enu na ma piesie
edu na make catch ra no ukọ aboso kan a wo mo ye enkramofo Pentecost for Assemblies of God for Roman Catholic
eti
yenyina ye gidi
na yenyina ye gidi fo ye sum nyankopon
nsu kon ne ebo
na niema na ye toro first si dollar wo soro na wa fasika bebre e de akwa koto ene eso ate na ade na ba fo ma wo se won te so
eti no den ni nipa bone
e bi ye kwa asori Friday ye de ti ko bo fom e ko sum nyame Sunday
ma sorry na matew na no na ye papa
eno ye de
the Kingdom of Mama Ministries International eno na ye the quality church sorry papa nen
ye kan praise am na wo to Kingdom of Mama
the Kingdom of Mama Ministries odi chief usher that Robert
about what
ye preach about say ye be ye niam papa no because mo fra ba wiase bebre
yo because no the truth is that ye nyina ye kwaso ye nkramufo ye ya Christopher eti no obi antumi mfo so ye say ye nte enema so say phone we first na no
I know phones are full
obi send me message o say last year to techno phone be 3,000 and about 1,500
can you imagine
phones are full
and the Franco trading enterprise at even enema so 40%.
Wow. Home appliances ni na ba fam
CCTV cameras air condition TV Samsung phone
it's an sorry
e Franco ateso nti adentina
mo bia ni sum eni niama ye nyina ye ton niama na aboden ni kron a ye bono bi se sa niama ni nye bula oye in charge of sound what TV department oye head of protocol e wo ma sorry ho eti anu na bua eti mami mba
ajoa
Ghana Times no asem bi wom
ajoa
no say
protest
ya no ye oye kire bi Peter mi pato fa video we to so mami
fa
video it to so mami abranti bi kasai oye kire no no wo kire no bi ma no so making kan yentie Peter
mo fa okay mentie no
o de mama practice what you marriage pride and galamse Mama, practice what you marriage, pride and galamsey. Yeah, galamsey.
Omoye
Mustafa di bogo yo yejire
that's omo chen ko munni ma de omoye no ho
Kasongo
yan contract no ajo awo de na wi
na wi ga ni ta
Kasongo ye
Okrah for public state
public state never
adio
Mahama Parish
hey Okrah any time 7 abo
your time
near media
but it's serious
every biego already every biego Kasongo like that Kasongo ye Mombali nanga Kasongo mbona wewe songa libala ungo ye Kasongo mbona wewe Mombali nanga
Judicial yo mona wewe na security koko
we Kasongo for we
Kasongo demonstration
na tonsio
me say no police bani bi
ana meka no say Ghana time ya de propaganda etume ya de dada Ghana for bi adwen no sa time na atwemu wo ma koto aba no wo ma MPP ga pan o
oh yes
1.7 million
1.7 million and about radio 38.2 megahertz udu batuni so beti bibia she Bamia radio gabno so
1.7 million o eti safo yi everyday manifesto a political parties mienu no e de buy wo mutie Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia e no mutie John Mahama e no mo say no Mahama e na betumi aboa yen but enye se bia yete XYZ na ye ka banya me anim no kreni Mahama buy 9 months o de atwa Akufo-Addo 8 years mo I cancel bibia
udi 125 ministers na buy obi so
Mahama the 60
enu pomo
57
no
90 ni bi Okrah wa
bawo na Akufo-Addo si adwuma no so 125
at the time
but Mahama see 60 ministers ebutuma Ghana
Minya 2 deputies 3 deputies
say regional ministers no deputy
obi ni deputy
so bo adwuma
pese mi say at the time
forcing adwuma oye and they a friend say now no Bank of Ghana for the rate abafom at every 25 aba so and they ye adwuma okwa kope bosen say and they ba aye boko hwe ato forcing e kwan a wo ba ye hwe Mahama ekotwa ahomamu say yenye ho kwan tipa tracks nko apake wo ho be 50 o hwe ye friend say now no ya betena ha ye dede
Nsawam progress kwangi
within 2 weeks hwe Ghana for na wo mo nam sunu na etwa video
sa
obi asra wo no contractor na ye adwuma na Mahama de
so
na wo te Ghana galamsey last week ya chairman for sa won so say aban no ko galamsey ade wa bodam
on say deputy communication director for the MPP and the Usu Bempa o say no ye kire no wokoye no fa so bi eni hu
or say MPP any moral rights someone be criticizing our galamsey ho now 8 years more to galamsey say am party with party yes
Professor Frimpong
na
you the by day no mo dey
e dey reporter ko da Akufo-Addo table so sa
as report na nkrofo din wo mo
ane yam panisho bia na mo NDC about power 9 months yen fenja galamsey na galamsey na ye cheche amanfo de bia no ya ye gold board emra emra na ba no e ba beboa ama sesi ano ye si gold kra gold board e to no wo tracy se galamsey gold a won to
ya mu wi afa nkwanche nyina so ye che
wo
eti sesi ade na ba
ede no nye o se miracle nsenchere ni bi wo ho a na ye nada ensenchere ni bi ni wi ase
ha ko public state do na yempo
Mami ko public state dia na daily graphic o say UCC runs to a halt 70,000 students 4,000 staff bear GTech brand na say enye ize kura e wo honom PSA University of Cape Coast
na GTech for ni UCC for no kwa yo
GTech kra
GTech asafio mbe asoma omo pese ye hu se omo hobi
o GTech papa me say ade bi wo ho a
Professor Jinapa na some friends Dr. Jinapa
o say doctor ba me di mami efutu a me di be ma na ni say onye ni boko ntina obi di ukwa hye ba bia empre o enkopre ho gidigidi ade ye nim se kasongufu no pa o for money no nya waduni say asa obeto wani esi nipa bi so jai
say penye or the school na no retirement age aso nti ese okọ na ompese
so obi kwa retire kwa na fa process mo ansa na meboa senya so oda sorry da ko pa wose me
Professor Michael Kwe aka asem bi me je asem na waka no ho Professor Michael Kwe former Speaker of Parliament, or say appoint technocrats to serve at Minerals Commission. I think, sir, it is a right call.
Yeah, but sometimes so
Daddy, and yes, sometimes I say,
Okrah. You go to Tuono. Any choir ya faso administer licenses na there no. And your politicians say Juma. So your politician, na so you techno unim and hunim they are fine. Meba.
It no say you for technocrats.
Me say ye mbom. Opening a way you feel as a mineral commission.
No,
so a technocrat. Onyama you know a technocrat. A banidenti and a bang fufraba. Nefe, why do you say Oberman Kratam, a bang no, Emma who ensure was a coy animal. An American say in some of Binfo, Eronoque, Akane ye, mbom, a pretty why one no so ye. Nippon a technocrat too, or ministry or agency or what na one no mache. 18 years was a oyeno, on Yanisa. Anu so ho
okay anu so ho eti yen free graphic na yen ko hen
Daily Post
dabi adwa na yen crowd
the Chronicles na enumu on several champion the policy back was no syndication cocoa financing policy no
obey Greek minister then no yeah
and we su dia one
former cocoa board Ibuahin
Edu JB
Edu discredit
former Western Regional Minister former MP for Amenfi East
Wabe discrediting
enyine dia dance say it's a me Piesie enyine dia dance say no a oye kire no enenyo bia so ebu akim
so bia wa Greek minister
any cocoa board the same political party the same administration
and omoko so eti Ghana Web report says stop stealing credits for cocoa reforms you fought against
that's it eti eyinya kasongo this is wrong
na dey tell omoko tokwa as a party as a confusion sim
inna mi se MPP egu.
Oh, Charlie, we need a formidable opposition party. Omunda is hard, because democracy no ever thrive when we have a formidable opposition party. And you know, MPP for Omunda is antokwa seminona Omunka
Martin was on quarters be said also operation let them get 30 seats in parliament 2028.
30 seats.
Person NDC nya 30 seats.
Why? Me say operation let them get 30 seats in parliament in 2028. And since omo wa he
87 yeah.
87. Professor Alidu abeka 87.
Dabi na say Professor Alidu NDC.
Enti won we no esobeto aba 87.
Ati aba 87.
Enti operation let them get 30 seats in 2028.
That's a more so.
I thought was 57.
Wow,
I'm out for Vimo.
Na nya worry ye. O betu abama ofia wonti minka wo humbo.
Gabi.
Bra
MPP for omunja ni omo ye no.
Mami fa Daily Post tewu ni so.
Daily Post yanko.
NPA boss or the obinfo na say lawyer Bafu Boni Semna Bantimin Kumbi NPA boss confesses with security agencies to combat fuel smuggling.
Fuel smuggling now no me hear some statistics be Osha Ghana your regions na war borders no so no. Fuel like no dawson too much. Ntina am for argue say smuggling no.
Yeah.
And I so but I mean na me ka say fuel no not Burkina any Togo any Ivory Coast there no from Kakrache Ghana there no but still I'm for
but
MPA boss
lawyer
Godwin Eduji Tamaklo Esquire
mo a lawyer for no amoye young no mo wendi simo minim ne ete omoye sharp
o ma ben dodo
me
sami jemfi eduji tamaklo tumberema
nkrofo ye sharp dodo
elsi apoklu
nyizo
she dafe amekwo
eche nyizi
she lawyer yi ni wo national road safety on friends
Amaliba Abraham Amaliba fantastically lovely hey nkrofo ye sharp dodo ena we should onye lawyer ni bato doctor
Samia Dr. Samia
eni Franka Mwakohene brade nyanko enda kra ye na awoda
oh sir
eni Franka Mwakohene
honorable Dr. Franka Mwakohene happy birthday yeah nyanko po nshira o
omo bu ejuma o boy si ye sharp
go MPP was
ogu MPP MPP egu ene bantama fo mbesu
otete o ma brabo no but that is all what governance is about on a more serious note Ghana and can say ya drew sa level way that don't can say 1992 crowd we are be amount for and amambo na fe and now no me hu Simon no say mensa no nenam nenam ye na say na me say amwako hina gu ani mu ase
Simon say mensa former Ashanti regional minister
Matisa voter regional minister no so bo adwuma pa friends egu no
James Gunu unim so yensem training
oh okay
papa ni is smart mami nka so is smarter
Matisa oye very accessible and the way now was si bo adwuma no
me say unim ni number no friend sisi obefa
ena sunyane MC no nso eyejo onim say sunyane koko board animo no tokuro bi beda me ameko sunyana che tokuro bi beda ho me hu social media yesi dana yakofa excavator ma wo ma block kwan na ba beye akufo ado abreso a ka 1 month 2 months
ka bia de akobo mama asama ba
sei akufo ado no so ka say benye opanyi bi beba
Vincent entry
yemo yesema Vincent
Vincent
enti boys na GMD wonga band girls no oh my goodness boys and girls no hwe obi ti say
she health minister akando na no ko asemota hospital okoye na one omo ba beje ayarehwe na twetwe nkomo na obi si wa ba ho ahomache 5 no say no it is not right wa ba ahomache 5 na about 9 10 now that's what no it is not right no mo koye meeting papa say so ye medical superintendent our hospital bi na sa wanya woduma yi a akando oba wonka
oni mehu an se
oba so gina ho
afi de mo na mutu atwie
so piesie sanya marketing kati apomodin 70 no onim say gold board won akọ donate 2 million Ghana cedis ama mahamake
dabai
no ya
enra
yes gold board led by Sami Jemfi Esquire supported by Kwanka
international Sami Jemfi
oh my goodness
international Kwame Menka
Sami lovely morning to you
time now so
o si aso
aso we dey enko ni aka no emfa she fridge ma enke betena se na aka no
sa
o de baba
efo wo sunyan o so mo wache
efo ben
efo o wo sunyan NDC head office
waka sunyan se mame nko ahafo ene odim se DVLA kwakọ bie new officer wo betem
you see enti na make hwe boys no
honorable Charles Esiedu
yes the new prince
honorable Charles Esiedu 1 honorable Charles Esiedu 2 honorable Charles Kwesi Esiedu
we da say
unim say district assembly ni ma omo office but na office no aye dada ne ade unim so no ade ni bottom sika e ko renovate ho ene ye kwako bie DVLA office e wo bechem etu omo awo no modua nkwanta bechem ayi techimentia boma ene poku krom a taxi driver phone ni nyina obi license wo a onko kumase onko sunyane so bechem wa nti tepafo nyina beba
eti we ne e kasa amemu no ye di brawo
Mr. Logas
baby out no ne di amemu no brawo
Mr. Logas onim se ombesa abie DVLA office e wodoman so I say eno nso ye ochena
umpe we no peden John Mahama me say hwe boys no Charles Asiedu hwe no
hwe Logas
umpe yi no peden
Julius Nikwe
masa boys ni
Okrah
na ahafo no regional minister Charity Gardner
ono so bo adwuma ahafo dem nsedam family di adwuma na chi
the magic akra ne enko ahafo why
o de ochina oba Okrah ajwa ajwa medase Okrah medase agudi emu nsema na edru so power 97.9 FM ye de yen oye papa na ye beka wanye ni yen so ye betena ha ye do betu table so be twa oto aba me ana meka oye papa ye beka e botela bra betena se yemfa sana kese ma eye MTN say na use MTN app no ewo eye Google Play Store na for ye transactions 100 to 200 CDs na uye na ode ko wanim sa na ye draw bi ubetuma di 5,000 ubetuma di 100,000 ubetuma di 50,000 30,000 10,000 Ghana cedis MTN it's not just the Momo app na ye Momo app no emum NS or their transactions don't wait cry download it. Who use MTN kwa dia you go Google Play Store download the Momo app no anopay na fire transaction auto issue fa Momo app no ye auto fuel fa Momo app no ye ubo se ubetume disika MTN everywhere you go yade agude monsam ene de bro Branche ebo tela atna se ode agude mo sem power sports ode ebo match
Piesie
eti say chale ma me vim
bia boko nso
nyame adom me ho ye
why say ase on say me pe boxing pa
bra me can boxing one sem me ko with the fast sports no brain eti for a crowd.
All right, I'll pay at Nas Nation. Good day, Sema in Sakina, no area, Bremo, upon 97.9 FM and TV, SYS. So, Yabeshe, na a year, the Black Stars of Ghana, would himself be boys tournament, Ecos, Cote d'Ivoire, and rather Musican game, Ecos, so Ankoye, or my chair from a book, and one some at the Ebro Sound. So, and the Blasters of Ghana, would himself, what cup qualifiers in the Central African Republic, at the BC in 24 at the venue. Sa game no so no ebas no omode abide ho sensem nyare bebro sanso and I am Madam Crosby Mensa technical advisor and ma sports and recreation ministry and rap be pmu ewo export so na ensensema okan ya course ni nyina maintenance no na mbedi nyina e de ebre wi eberum awamono ne na so no ye course ho nyina ye de abre weni sembri and maintenance no me de ebremu me producers Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch kojo fosu fandi and abodi din edi mebo sanso na mia bere ensem ebremidin edi ebo tailor yenshe ensem na say free the Blasters of Ghana kachi a sunset World Cup qualifiers no aka 2 games pe na yetumi qualify na Canada aye Mexico aye USA no yetumi akobi na World Cup no akoje edi aba Ghana ha a sunset 2026 World Cup no de ye hwedi mi say my Ghana ye kono crew ano ye je na ye de aba Ghana na 2 games na aka no ye ne Central African Republic ebo 8 October Sanso and a Ghana yeni Comoros and so besi ni 8 10th 11th of October na game in Central African Republic ebebono mpedifo edi aba bontinze ye hwe Central African Republic a ye hwe am sporting facilities am stadium ne ade a ni nyina eniwa a qualify se betumi abo World Cup qualifiers entino CAF ni mpedifo edi World Cup game no na se qualifiers no edi akoshe Morocco and Bontini so a ho na sa game no eno so no ebetumi abaso a mi bohu bi edi aba no mpedifo edi atugwa se stadium a edi El Abdi Stadium in El Jadida Morocco and Bontini so ho na sa game no so no ebetumi abaso a ye bomu bi enso edi ema ho ye wia na 11th of October eno so no yetumi aba Accra Sports Stadium na ye ni Comoros enso edi esieni na sa game no de ye wini dia na ye qualifier akọ World Cup a no ebeba so 2026 no so no ye bomu bi edi ema na odim se ye game a mpenifo edi akwahye Morocco no mpenifo edi other games bi so etumi akwahye wa na ni nyina no omo ka se sa countries yedi games akoshe Morocco no sa countries no so no omo ntumi emmom games omo home country sanse omo sporting facilities stadium na there ho no ni nyina en qualify say betumi abo World Cup qualify game bi etise Djibouti versus Algeria and also no 24 e de akoshe Morocco a bebia Airbus no Al Arabi Zuli stadium ho na sa game no so no e betumi abaso sanso e na team bi na say game bi a and also no Guinea versus Botswana and also Airbus Mohammed defeat stadium Morocco and Bontre so sanso e na Congo Brazzaville e na Morocco no so no sa game no so no Airbus Moulay Abdallah stadium sanso e na Djibouti versus Sierra Leone and also Airbus Al Arabi Zouali stadium ho e na games ni na e betumi abaso no so no ye bomu bi enso Edmond ye hwe nim say man Ghana ye rem next month dia na ye qualify akọ World Cup na akọ jikuru ano e de aba oman Ghana ye free Black Stars of Ghana akati na ye rem enko the Ministry of Sports and Recreation we nim say Endra export so the Ministry of Sports and Recreation otumi and I say the technical advisor the Ministry of Sports and Recreation e be PM ha mammi no din Madam Crosby mensa sound so na about the Black Queens beer or no chairperson for the management committee and no be PM Ifiano and I di and come for the Black Queens of Ghana WAF corner onko boy Morocco we say bronze medal and on the buy na na ebisa Mami Crosby mensa say we say ye call Eliano na as a team no omo homoden omo lusu na omo bodro na ade but as a ministry no ekọ ho no and a team no omo nya different motivation bi and omo games na aka ni nyina mutumi awi ni nyina etumi age bronze no e de eba when ebisa Madam Crosby mensa say okoye no motivation no otumi increase no e campaign na yente nya no a ode e man wo
na meka ne say e man bo homode management team omo so e bo homode technical team nintimi embu obia ne mutia but ebia na ade kakra me de kan ho e proper coordination
okay
send ye be ye betimi a coordinate na sa team ni na ya adwen eba preko and one common place I be to me Eddie improve. It's media to Musemis Kakrana Mikoye no, it's me contribute my Yakoye.
Madam Crosby Mensa or the two jar way an appointment. Yadi Emano call the Black Queens Bino and I work on some Eddie Amine to see the Japan say you appointed as a chairperson for the management committee. Edema the Black Queens be and also no accounts and sem. Edema na yembra and sem senankasa so unim say call Morocco no motivational or dima and man so no so kasa fan we ntino.
Na meka ne say e man bom homoden management team omo so e bom homoden technical team nintimi embu obia ne mutia but ebia na ade kakra me de kan ho a proper coordination
okay
send your be betimi a coordinate na sa team ni na ya adwen eba preko and one common place I betimi edi improve into media to musemis kakra na mekoye no etimi contribute ye ma yekoye ni.
Madam Crosby Mensa or the two dra the Black Queens bronze omkoji WAF corner e course Morocco ni kwakrom na ebisa no se siano o share Ghana Premier League na even CAF Champions League qualifiers any CAF Confederation Cup last weekend your boy no na we share stadium ho pa nipa no ye betumi aka ho be 3-4 pa na omugina stadium ho we na Madam Crosby Mensa o to clubs in afo se publicity okobo game a mumbo hu dero eno no be man crofo e dia ba stadium we na all reference the president kapa your boy na stadium ho nyina aboma no o de eno reference yenti ensema Madam Crosby Mensa o de tuja
we have to do the right investment.
Okay.
Mimianom not too long ago papa Kofi Di Adams be minister samu be kaya na ye bo president game kra wo biamba
yeah.
But I'm saying, President Cup, game a boy, never send anapa. Now was the publicity, any our commitments, say, make sure send my day, Akoyi. Mimi who say clubs no invest in their team in terms of training, in terms of publicity, in terms of technical your friends and support welfare any idea generally no said that enthusiasm will also come back because now okay some na disappointment and I grow no de bia na obi win. Sometimes you need that opportunity to even learn.
Where so Madam Crosby mensa or the two jar after say Endra oba export so and or this handsome winya and do two jar no so yebom bi e de Mount Yanko the sports and recreation minister onuna kachi onim say volleyball championship kese pa e baso e wo oman Ghana mu na no baso from March 1st to March 8 2026 and a volleyball tournament no baso Endra and mo launch e wo La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. The Minister for Sports and Recreation, Honorable Kofi Adams, Okopiemu, Ewobi, and Oka says, see there or see all the sporting disciplines or sharing him so best support it and no cracker home. And now Black Stars a budgeter or more buy or two to say who that is here there or sharing himself volleyball championship no or also the Nube Remubi now with me as support Yenti Honorable need somebody to ya.
As the minister responsible for sports and recreation, we want to make sure that every sport is touched. That is why Honorable Benamona, you said we should give you a percentage of what we give the Black Stars, not football in its entirety. But I can assure you that as minister, I'm working very well to make sure that, yes, we give football what it deserves. We will not give it beyond what it needs to be able to develop, so we can make provision and serve other sports also. That explains why not too long ago.
Sports and Recreation Minister, Honorable Kofi Adams, need somebody to ja volleyball one, and also no council and somebody only Minami Cambium said championship no a basso from March 1st to March 8, 2026. And a championship no and also a basso a bobi Edmond young the Black Starlets of Ghana Monso Makachi. Would him say the idea Brantano Ejina a year Cote d'Ivoire Ponteneswa or Mushan him say of be a year U17 championship a basso no between your bomb. Now so 2 games on about 1 point per and munya it sounds on first game omni a Togo ebo 1-1 draw and Endra and so Cote d'Ivoire echomo ebo mu woto 3 goals and omode gu emrante no atene mu a omontumi anti bi na prosper na Togum and na elite team na omonso omukọ na isi a 1 point per abedie na last game no so mo hwe anim na omutumi ewini last game no omo wini dia na say other teams so omutumi twitwi for omo dia na ebia mo ewrem akọ next stage of the committee by isi a yegina we pa dia ebedin say the Black Stars of Ghana between qualify accord the next stage of the competition is and there and koyi and from the host country etwa bomb 3 goals up omontumi anti-bia no so dey count sem e dey amount and so yanko national Paralympic committee omonso makache na yehwe no so no e koso e sunset 24 at the injunction to MP so eno the high court at the injunction to MP national Paralympic committee sounds so na president the edit Samson Dean the injunction to almost say and Juma omudi ni nyina and so any cry a sunset na ebehu say Paralympic forum or de visa e amomo no mako baby no mako okonko gu minimum support na de ye election na mpenifu ewiem ni ade a almost ni nyina enko anim nti nsia no mpenifu e injunction to almost esi ade ye ni Paralympic committee e Ghana ha Samson Dean so this year no on your president Emma the National Paralympic Committee biom na papa the Charles Natia or your former Ghana National Federation Paralympic Federation Vice President or the same kakra to ja no cheche mu how injunction no ye dey to omoso ye nteni somebody to ja
the visa wakatiere that is the nipa ba ku tu kwa nipa be 3-4 kanu me agi face kanu na yo business a omo ye tanya mani na ma fe na para sports no ye ni mu gwati anka tekeno tana yenye wo sports no disability ni mfa let anko to emazibia ema yen kan je ne se ombra ni yenye ni interview na se ombe che ne disability and yamani visa but due to this things no mo ye no minu nyina o kroma ana omo de able score representative e wo Norway e mebi ko wuye omo titire omo nine won say automatically ni yetitire o nine na ona ho ya o be limpi nti e be hu so a person with disability If you never be brave violation, never be brave na only executives na aye. It's here MPs, you know, and constitution, you know. If you share you say no. Why are they no good sports, no fair sports, no? Because you not leaders before. I'm on my back, I'm on my co. I sports no but you say no, you're not saying in the same when they injunction in a call, yeah, court, a Gimayan, the constitution, and I've no. The perfect yen for ye re-election. Ye de Amrano a yejuma.
Okay.
It is not a court to share so and who say yes. Constitution, you know, it has been violated. And now when the constitution also.
And so we some Charles Netty or the Tuja or no a former Ghana National Paralympic Federation or vice president or no name sama or the Atuja a fine junctioner. Area Thompson or see upon the MPs in any hobium almost some of the new election beba no new president and we and someone also echo so young colony na yan sorry to the na ye call ye the Carabao Cup put him send drag games kakra echo so na yan for results no and for amount dia Brighton and Hove Albion echi Barnsley ebomka Polincia ma Barnsley into me anti bisanso and a Cardiff and so copy mo Burnley echi mo bom come you know mutumi etimu bako sanso and a Fulham and so echi Cambridge United and so bom comment to me as Sanso and a Lincoln City etina fi ama Chelsea ebo meka minu a mutumi etim baku match we pound e ka de ka Chelsea for a try for mo na so ne ko yie mo homo Sanso and a Wigan Athletic and so etina fi ama we combi e Wanderers ebo meka minu mutumi as Sanso and Wolverhampton Wanderers and so echi Everton ebo meka minu a omuso mutumi anti Wrexham and so etina fi echi e Reading City ebo meka minu a omuntumi anti Sanso and Liverpool and so etina fi echi Southampton ebomo eka mino mutumi etimu bako and so ho yanko La Liga na nhwe no so no endra resource etumi ekos no dia na Athletic Bilbao ni Girona ebo 1-1 draw Sanso and Espanyol di Barcelona and so etina fi any Valencia etumi ebo 2-2 draw we Barcelona de bia and etumi ekos Sanso and Levante and so etina fi Real Madrid echi omo ebo meka enan mutumi etimu bako Sanso na Sevilla and so etina fi Villarreal ebo meka mino a omutumi etimu bako ye call the Coppa Italia no muso dia and also say ena City Cagliari and so etina fi echi Frosinone ebo meka enan a omutumi etimu bako Sanso and Udinese and so echi eye Palermo ebo meka mino a omutumi etimu bako Sanso and AC Milan and so echi eye Lecce ebo meka miensa omonso no omentumi antibia yebo mu bi and so ede emau and so but and the games kakra course no Manchester City and Huddersfield bebo Sanso and Newcastle and Bradford Sanso and Tottenham and Doncaster Arsenal and Port Vale and so ebetumi abo Sanso and I call the Coppa Italia no muso dia Verona and Venezia and so bo Sanso and Real Sociedad and Mallorca and so bo the Spanish La Liga no mo so yebo bi e de emamo yenfa agudi mo nsem no ensia na Dwaboase entoaso enfa man na meka mo sem producers Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch Kojo Fosu Fandi and ababa ni din e de maybe Sanso na mia betina asem de agudi mo nsem e de bro midin am just so ebo Taylor but me kono na endra sad news e baye from the boxing fraternity NS Akwisha din e de Baobali wu ye no na Piesie Okrah na and unim say on Jacob Dixon ekon but after the bout in 3 months na Abrante na kwa about 4 fights and also there for a boxer there okun I was say okun every 3 months I was say okun but Abrante no wie no hospital or say oyare na edunko sorry no nko won pai ma no na after say yare no mu ye din wie no and no hospital but now too late and no we should be ayako for NS Akwishi Baobali ni wo no ye twa ye ho ye ba Dwaboase to aso dia man
If I shop, I'm sure you'll buy me.
Brother, and not so good.
Not tell
herbal mixture and see about Queen Wayne and say.
Bra, said your time herbal mixture, as your Jimmy fearful, and not the about ever so.
Really, don't this offending now.
Bra, some make us a midi time herbal mixture one dance ya. We are singing now a better maker. 87 malaria, well drawn time herbal mixture.
And you go, dear, no more to want to me any deal. Well drawn a time herbal mixture. A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. Dear one ma for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the time herbal mixture Drabill. Shasa Wako Hospital and answer lab. I'm what who said, oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
I also time me a TIME time herbal mixture. I feel malaria fever be an ziva a woman. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do an FDA agi a Judicial Kratoi at all.
Bravo eye ejumada. Ebwa eyam eduane. Ebwa eyi insa free ni peduane. Na ebwa woni pedua ma etena ho yi. Nanso wonim se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brabo ye ejumaden sen pote.
Me hunda. Me brabo ye ejuma pa. Ebia se me ntumi ye bibi bo me brabo.
Ani and nothing about the left here from the Moses Clinic near Herbal Center about herbal food supplement. We see pa the barberbo ama a ye juma ye.
Now, you juma.
Fatopa yenu, anopani and you na a boama berbo ye juma ye. Sani a beya, a bit me and yam a jania woody, a sissy ni pejanimo, a ye moving see.
And no, I'm a brabo here.
Ubenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are a penal. Sawopa do doors way to up. Fresh 0244 06 8447. Left Kid, Wawu Brebo, Wawu Nipedia. A draw ye any mapping for a ma emma or manufo, ne for our 1 year in fear to me. FDA JD Kratui atum.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. X Natural Mineral Water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda former son ya funu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also ya reya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yamu nyono da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni say what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ani Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nkyeremu.
Ulcer ye kura eto ye funu ene ensunu mu. Etuma wo ye funu ekeka wa. Wogire ho a enyi. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebre a wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 02038228855 Apefo abatanya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
ulcer tamfo FDA age adwade nkratoyi yi atom.
Dwaboase.
dada wamano niema penyi nala na wamanodo eya sase batana empe oku eji ahohu eni na dike wiase asundwe enti asemena use yesu gana yiye anya sapa da chinchirima baba bebo yenfo minia susu brebe baby mabwa
Ghana meyo miniwa anopesa otinyu we a na me ka kire wo se Ghana enkanko no eyaminu mienu nyina na ese ye oman no eti anopesa onum bottle water na opesa ototwini gatemu a jai baby a enu kwan se wo de ball egu fa ball ngu baby enu kwan se wo dwonso me nkodwonso ho kase ye Ghana yi a aban de ne ye kakra bi o na minu mienu de no e na ye mo eti utwika traffic light aso red na wo cross it because police ni nyina ho nti aden
obi efie bi ni yane
na o ma ko poano
da bi poano kra de senke nsuo no be fa ko o ma connect pipe every o mo bat house atumwa de aba beto gotem
nti gota na
etu ko fa obeka se toilet o da bi amoko gut gotem
nti oye woni dem na enam pipe
gotem ti da bia area ho bon kan
amafo di na botre
no pai omonko se na Ghana yemwa na nye dana na
osu ha sei osu ha sei ya gata bia minimu osu ha sei debi ya
omo ben
enti den
yanko me
anam na no
ye mi chigra ne mabo
na xyz to osu yanka osu asama papa na emeka
enti mo ya munyai what
xyz to osu eti yanka osu asama gata se wo
enye
natem bia na mo de ayi na mu
enye fa bibi ehia mo a mo aban na manne
bi Ghana ha ye wo mra wo ha e kire se wusi ufie a e se od toilet wom wahunu nyansa de adwaye akofie wada na adwaye no ayi ye friends toilet
na
na adwaye na ye
bibia ne begu gatem enye fa
eye sa se cholera ba mo ba wuwu yo
enye fa
ye kan ya na mo se na Piesie de asem bi obeka an meka me de me nsuro bia
bebom enye suro eye obuo ni nidie o adwuma ne ye no eye obuo ni die ana cover yen of course ya nya dia sabi obi a ho tan hye mu
dabi oman no se oman na ye kase ye oman no de bia no ye betena ha na me ba betena ha na me kase osom adwuma enu ani ye communal labor
ka ho wa wutie no nti abiri bia se ye beji wodwe nkyere de abo adwuma die no nti ko Facebook ha betimi de ato ase
ye live TV XYZ and I live or Power 979 FM. You're tuning in a boom to share Power FM or Facebook. I Power 979 FM. You're tuning in a boom into Shushayin. Never were drinks and bra and pay. Some of them in my catcher say, we in a year. You better count in a year. And no pay trotro driver, baby. What dinner will you be on your bus stop?
I am a mobile.
Baby, I would dinner. Wo ton near me enu kwa sa wo ton near ma wo anopei wa dware wo ko aboso kan wunim pa se first ka dade ya wo to wo abrochire te se yen fa se 100 Ghana no ene dollar no so atentie bia wanya ne be 85 Ghana ba wo ba ye boda dana ena wo deje enye fine
te se
Sunday dru na wakwa so na nya wonim aka kanetete na Ananias eni Safia senior omuwo ni ba simple no kanetete na nka wo ka o diska koma Nyankopon wa so fi nka onje wo se wa bowe ni so
de wo ye ne
na
krasa opani betna sia ko he makola baby a akra me yo ko ne nam ye okopa mongrofo yi
ama fa san kwa akotara
ko na ko hwe ho
na akra me yo no me meba no so
ko na ko hwe ho omasia ba betina kwam ye
Joma ma say
na yenka se ye pamo ye
Joma ma say reset ne nye se wo ne nanam na wo gentia na ye fro meyo wo de meba wo so
kɔhwɛ Accra kɔhwɛ Makola
onam na o
jinsia kwakɔ tena lɔre kwanum ana traffic asan ache the same way
na onam na ye fro numo na o dan uti wo dan uti Accra mayor adwuma no enda from saa o eti sa o be yire ho na wa ye adwuma na yire ho na ye
ko ba ko pe no wajai
na ka say one day affair
wajai kɔhwɛ
nipa ti wo no nipa eya na philosophers bebre ka say nipa the tendency say nipa ebe ye lawless no and they are very high eti nipa de why say board your friends board there or they just one kusa na or say
enu nti na kwaku so otu kwankwa abrochi memu a omumra no enim fita enim tuntum
dabi
say so mu a na ko frɛ hwan
now because na say your trust speed limit and Ghana all drive you do baby you see 50 and so na obeko 80
900
obedu fie no na ticket ne da ho
obetua nso
obey na aka say wuntua da wuntua penalty tare so saa
license na kita na yes o battery percentage no wudi se mu nyina na eteba fam o brazil nyina na eteba fam etime wa
na edwuma bia na yaje
ni yaje o license they say wuntimi kaka bi
na broche ntisa Ghana na aka say o kwa kotwi car without license ho no unkra license a wuntimi twi car
no afre DVL boss
dabi emfa
me pa chament me hwe o ko frɛ hwan
na o abroche kwa utanya accident bebrebe kwa eya na insurance mpese won be insure ka
emra no nya adwuma emra no enya adwuma da bia meka eno ne yen haw no eno ne yen haw emra nse da enya adwuma to da bia efa ba bia na emu ayere kete kakra apart from that obia de ne pay adwuma na the various transport unions ono abesori wo bra wote o mem o hye mrase se me kwa koto transport fam
abra wo ni ho kwasa
abra wo ni aban ka ho hwe wo se metum efi se aboso ka afo nte wo mo ne ma se ye efi se ewei entime me so me to me fam wo bre ko abri bia se sanse ne beba so a wo ni aban ne be hia ne waka wo ha wo de a kire no aban ye se fuel akosoro spare parts akosoro we akosoro enti aban yenso mayenfa kakra nto so na aban ni mo aye sanse no o ma bobontia ba beka kire ayifo say okay say ni say na aba enti say wo kwoforo car no a ye de 10% ato so eti utua ayi a ye friend say 90 cedi a say wo betua bi a 99 cedi wo betua say na ye fe wo bekọ na obi si Madina no atwa ne ticket wono a trust price enso your transport minister okrom ha waye din ni e bonkofo ni asi blows ye piepia nkrofo ye yi nkrofo si wokwan mu wobra mo kwa adwuma
adava for charge dey wo
mo pe adwuma no
ntira me ka se me won rolling soldier aban no ye hia bi awaga ya so ye din dodo de bia me ka sa asem no because nipa enfanto ha no de ato enko ha wo se ho na me fili
ko nipa te se brodejo
ntira na me ka no
ka sa o se wo de tu jam
na se wan kusa ebehye
unya bi kredi
eti ye Ghana for no se mara na anyere ye kete a ye ndi mara so
dabi
na a police for so esa wono mutume boa no ka lodia tia se ya police ni MTT di ni hia na waje 10 Ghana 20 Ghana na okwa amanfo nenso police ni no ebekọ asori Sunday say shira wa safu yo wa wo ye kron meanwhile what the driver ni bi sika ma niese driver ni ye no wa ma na anya ma o de car akwa akohwe ase akokuma amanfo
say tina kwaku ye guso aye bere ya na nko man nsori ewo krom hai anko man say tini
Sunday dura
Friday
Sunday dura obi e kwaso eso ye kro ya so na ye ko civil servant utumi ko police station ye trust statement about ye tumi ka say ye asa ye paper asa enti no tua 20 Ghana nipa na ba police station say obi abo no kro no 20 Ghana because ye paper asa hey kwabra kro we mu pa so de your problem pa ye rape obi oko police station a police need to me hwan ka say na na egu wachi bebrebe yi ebe de na ye rape ese ye yiwedi ye rape obi Ghana ha nipa dodo sen na ye rape o ma won betuma nya akukudu akọ police station Now to be catching the person now, one connect them.
Nkobe review. Kwaku mobo o man ni de me catch her say. The why ye mo bono.
Ye repo bi oko hospital nurse ni si tuasika ansana ya tro doctor's report e the amount.
Na nurse ni no woni ha no mo na chocho. Ya nya ne hwe a ode bandage fa na no ho ebe so ne kwa ho se ya bu na bubu nu a sabi wode finance wura na growth mi na no nye o ka se nyina ma na correspond ma my honors brother ya hwehwe mu na bibia nya chocho ye
no fracture nothing
bibia nka chocho etisha nurse ni na brabo
because enkophobia atena se free say say ye bibi na ye gu aban no ho free
chocho ka ho and ya hu animu yi ya nyina o man mu ha o gina toilet prefect mpo dabi on kan kure enti ya ma kwan won fa no kure nya juma as a health service provider
enkophobia we ho say ai ye na yen kwa enim na yen ka wasem
se waye enti ni yanso ye be ye chocho kwaku yan kwa yansam no so na yan mera ne ko o man ni ha we da no so no ani nsori ewo kurom ha da bia sometimes it make na wo din na se ye kwa sorry dem ho a kwaku den na ye kwa ye aye den ye kwa ye wa sorry dem den ye kwa tie
am se nyankopon
sunengu be na ye kofa e wo man Ghana mu a sorry aye ko wa wutie mi hwa mi anopa hwe wakoma mu din sa sorry a wo ko no e so abrabo na wo bo
na wo bo ana
e wo petem e wo summu e wo han mu hwe wakoma mu din ka no kura kire wo ne onze ye majo
oton enkatie e wo dwom olonka no esi wo sei na wo de ade abo olonka ne mfesa na ade ntina won hye ne ma na won ka sei e na me to no na odada no
me na oku me na kwa be na oku wa firim nyankopon fa na kransie na otokoko na ebi wa akoko no mo de ba najo Piesie ebu ehiem no sin 5 inches blocks etu de opa me hwie koko ni ngu ho na nsese ngu boto fufurum because obi wo ho abeji koko boto no wo ho ano no de akofa koko na ba nti oba no nse odi 6 scale no so na waye ebi wo kura koko no de egu ase ne nwoi de egu esro na wo koko nso de mo awo hatare na wait ni so te eti onya ba na
eti se cashew
uwe a ansa na wo be repackage no nice de akọ koma koko board force be bia wo be ko e ka wo be bon Piesie age achutum wa be jiska na kwakodi ya adwene e da ye ntrim mesi Ghana ha wo wa bi adwuma fo obi kura no wono be mo so be jiska no problem bi adwuma o wa hu ni say me menya misika me de bi adwuma me pe nipa no ma be mu no ono be mu a e kwan ye obefa so a wo be wura ba bi a sabi wo betimi enye sika se ne wono ono bibini na adwene wo ni trim no Anka Gihok penny or home for 40,000 coffee there
every weekend.
Young
Kwabena mamin ko ahoma so na mentwetwe nkomo emfamra me of abako oye former MP for Tamale Central private legal practitioner honorable Inus Afuseni ewo ahoma so enro President John Dramani Mahama nominate acting Chief Justice Paul Bafuboni as the country's next Chief Justice aye twese won be vetino over Inus Afuseni ma che
me do so report today
Nyankopon domo na wo so
me ho ye
Anope de yada sese one ye etwetwe enkomo anope nature ye fra no mampanyi o US nso wa nominate Chief Justice foforo asemi ye onwanwa
no because Justice Bafuboni now or acting Chief Executive and now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no yeah acting Chief Executive a constitution no or acting Chief Executive because now no yeah the most senior justice on the bench at the Supreme Court. It's the constitution no yeah Justice Bafuboni as the acting Chief Executive Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana consequent upon the suspension of Justice Tokun. John Dramani Mahama is brought clarity and finality a level of certainty to the judiciary. Next, Justice Bafo Bonnet, they are nominated for the consideration of the Council of State to take the position of Chief Justice. So that is the act. I think John Dramani Muhammad, and say they are nominated as the Chief Justice for the Republic of Ghana. But
okay.
The first time Justice Bafo Bonnet was acting Chief Executive, it was the Constitution that made him the acting Chief Executive. Chief Justice, sorry.
Okay, I see. We are a lawyer for many years. What is your experience with him?
What is my experience with?
Like, to say, like, what experience in Juma there, like, unim no say, Ankasa.
Oh, Justice Bafo Bonnet echo Judicial chair. Apart from one case that I appeared before him, I've only read about him and looked at him from afar. Now, Justice Bafo Bonnet has more than 30 years experience on the bench. Mustafa Juma as a circuit court judge, or working very hard on your promotion, echo High Court. From High Court on your promotion, echo the Court of Appeal. From the Court of Appeal on your promotion, echo the Supreme Court. Until Justice Bafo Bonnet is bringing on board experiences both in the dispensation of justice and in the administration of the courts from the circuit court. Now, before joining Benchirimpo, he had worked in various places.
Oh, okay.
So he has a diversity of experiences, and I'm sure all that will guide him in his role as a Chief Justice if he's approved by the Council of State, vetted and approved by the Parliament.
I see. Tama Nana Akufo-Addo yi Justice Gertrude Torkornoo say omra me Chief Justice no amanfo bebe na ka say anka senior most people be ewo ho anka say ohwem na oyibi na wa sign wo mo ho akọ ohwe bench ne so a Justice Bafo Bonnet oye obi a like you betumi aka say ade die no adu ni so.
Oh yes, Justice Torkornoo yayi no. Many people complain that I am far because now you're Gina. There's this Bafo Bonnet echo bench so at the Supreme Court very long ago. I think somewhere in 2009 or so. No call bench 28. No call bench so. Until Oche just Torkornoo call bench so in 2009. And so 10 years after, or 11, before Justice Torkornoo that bench also. So clearly, Nana Akufo-Addo could bring about insubordination, it could bring about indiscipline on the bench. Yes, it's an executive action, or nominated, but you will expect that. Justices ni bi enwinwi because omo free say yaba be yi wonum junior ena wo ba be di wonum so. No, almost necessary feeling. Almost they had been slighted. Yes, net feeling. It was real. Say, law no to say military.
Okay.
You are measured by your years on the bench.
Okay.
Or your years at the bar.
Okay.
So you say we're a junior lawyer, and you say on Nimuma, and it just tells you the number of years they all stay. All year at the bar. We're a high court judge. Constitutional, it gives you an indication that you must be 10 years before you can be on the high court. You must be 12 years before you can be on the appeals court. You must be 15 years before you can be on the Supreme Court. The Constitution itself is a guide. Now, Obiako Supreme Court
China, you of B. So at the time that person was on the Supreme Court, not signing for Chrono, or not qualified even to be a court of appeal judge. So it's like slighting that person. I did the Nana Kovadoye or slighting the seniors on the bench.
I see.
Yes, I mean, we can't take it away. Say that, or to be said, on yes, sir. But oh yes, sir, had the propensity to affect the discipline on the bench.
Eti sesia na with the nomination of Justice Paul Bafoboni no na say uni say judiciary no ebe calm nansing.
Oh, that is true. First of all, Justice Bafoboni's first task, that in my view, say to steady the ship, of the judiciary. In this 6 or 7 months, there's been some level of instability in the judiciary, or stabilizing, and also know that what has been led to the removal of Tokono is largely on the matter of indiscipline and wrongful use of discretion.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be guided by what has happened. In the discretion, one uses discretion arbitrarily, and then we should be disciplined. And the discipline will restore respect and integrity to the judiciary, and ensure that the reputations of the judges are not spoiled. It should be fair and unbiased. And then I said it elsewhere. The remembrance of what happened to Tokono should be a guide. Should be a guide to Bafobone. Within these 2 years, he has tremendous opportunity to do what? To leave a legacy of a strong judiciary, fearless, bold judiciary that will dispense justice without being tied to the constraints of any person.
There was a time in Ghana, Anna Gertrude Tokono was as Chief Justice no. Na uche nkomo ekoso ewo kroma na man for any court no mugidie. People were like, oh, is there the answer unya asema kopeko so ane snap na fa bodua na court ne dey I say wo kwa so okwa na yamoamo asem no de ato baabi Santro Kofi akpafo lolobi ane likpe issue yikra ade a ewo as ade a di emayehu say the court wasn't really for the people and enochi assembly beba court beko Supreme Court to say electoral dispute na court no ashe data it's electoral commission no na yede na aba court to say ebia bibi awo ye no to say omo ye registration na say ebia NDC forecast oh there be asem way there kwaya ECF so aye no enye but date na ewo ho no ye be she court no date no na isi aye na ese oye nyina wi hu ni say amanfo besan nya court no mu gidie biom say court no fair by the appointment of Justice Paul Bafoboni.
Yeah, call law school, yeah, call law faculty. In although there's a maxim that is that justice must not only be seen to have been done, but justice must manifestly be seen to have been done.
Okay.
And a perception, it affects the judiciary. Now,
Honorable Inusa Fuseni.
Yes.
As a online literature.
Oh,
okay. A call blank kaka.
Yeah, law school and now call faculty. The country said in the dispensation of justice, justice must not only be seen to have been done, but justice must manifestly be seen to have been done.
Exactly.
There is a book assembly where we feel caught now. Assembly Omabuni and because that is the arm of government that one will keep government in check to prevent and protect people from a government that is capricious, vindictive. And Yes, those sitting there at the courts are those who are the protectors of our fundamental rights and freedoms. If they are seen not to be dispensing justice in a manner that is consistent with the Constitution and the law, and they are being seen as being partial, it affects the administration of justice. It affects the delivery of justice. Even the National Security Minister, Kandapa, say the decisions of the court under Tokunu was worrying, and that could lead to instability in this country. Now, I'm sure, and I pray to God, say, do all these things will guide him to ensure that confidence. The government has reposed confidence. The president has reposed confidence. The president thinks that idea the constitution that can only be right, that the most senior can act. If the most senior acts as chief justice, won't mean empower somebody else. So what the president has done is to regularize that opportunity for the government to be the chief justice of the Republic of Ghana, and to whom much is given, much is expected.
Great. President John Dramani Mahama campaigned on one message every Sunday year, like a very key the policies are, or yeah, just say what the Baby Ghana, and that is resetting agenda. Resetting agenda no Ghana for be na free say the previous government ya wankrophobia wa wo mo embezzle sika ebi area bi ebi misuse aban sika in various ways. Ghana for metnase anopa bia amanfo sending messages Piesie nti da ben na ye prosecutors ankrofo no na oral no ye na ye nim say government na start atwem nkrofobia ba emrana no de, but who ne say Chief Justice we emrano eda ne kukumu the discretion to appoint judges to sit on certain cases near there. Who ne say or yeah in sync with a resetting agenda no. No. That's for one. Ghana young constitution article 140 including you on Kata says who say a justice of the Superior Court of Justice here and they be their empathy to a petition from the president. The president on following the procedure in article 146. And here research agenda. A constitutional mandate and constitutional anchor in article 146 to see the procedures under article 146 are supposed to be followed in the removal process. Implementing procedure beyond that. So a difference. Now I'm past in the NDC campaign here. A Troye, a Tata, a Croy, India, a people who say Pilolo government. The Pilolo government and Nana Adodanko Akufo-Addo. Emma Opia who say na omun shada enfa adi papa emba ekuri na ekebe omu wia ekataso de omu ye ame ne doso enti Ghana for na say yen yi omu na Ghana for say yen yi omu no omu gira ho omu si say yi omu ye a omu ye bore no yen twi omu aso. Yeah.
So the judiciary has nothing. To me, you can be a judge in your own cause. You know, see, obi mu aye bone. Yen to me determine say what nipa we asumasi we anasubo we aye bone. He say ye fata nipa krono eko court. Into court no the kan kan no. An independent, impartial arbiter.
Okay.
So we see obi aye bonea. This for the corner upper court. Adakam akire adede oye na we say aye bonea. The courts are different. Whether Chief Justice Tokunu or and now whether there's money or whoever is going to be there to ensure that anytime they hear this case in the court, justice should be there, judges should be there to sit on those cases. That's all that we want as a party. That's all we want as a government. You emphasize the Ovico court, not judge and say, or those is Ghana for MDC to hold people accountable and ensure that the the judiciary should be ready to sit on those cases. But whether Bafubone is there or not, it is not a requirement. It's just that we should get the people to the courts, get them before judges, prosecute our cases, show the evidence, both in oral and written, documentary, and let the people defend themselves, and the judges will make a decision.
Okay, my main you free Chief Justice issue na main you brief comment on demonstration course or Ghana has say minimum say a by way effort or make it to ensure say illegal mining ever call a form no idea we need a per year but Ghana phobia demonstrating saying say the government has not done enough. What do you think of this?
Oh, the government is doing. I say government is not a 9-month matter. Government is not a 9-month matter. Government is a 4-year. To me to do to fight Galamsey and administer this country for 4 years. It's not a 9-month tenure of office. Even though the Galamseyers have come out to the people have come out to demonstrate. It's not. I don't condemn them. What I see their demonstration to be telling me is that the level at which you are taking the Galamsey fight, the demonstrators are saying that young raising a bit higher, young raising a strong because so it's just an indication that the people think that we could do better.
Okay.
Now, they say, like teacher Emma Cole's script, I say, more room for improvement. Say, what, Bob? Or say, your potential, there's still more potential for you to do. And say, me demonstration as a reminder that the government can do more. And so, government, I mean, John Draman about my year. The Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, a helicopter, Oko Obuasi area, Obuasi.
Okay.
Yeah, the distraction at that time, even though it was not like this. Yeah, Coach Chicheure, many former National Security Advisor, Bublulati. Who say against you that it was being spoiled, polluted. I think they can say at that time, many Bablulate and the other interministerial committee estimated to deport more than 5,000 Chinese out of this country, and about 190 something West African nationals. But they couldn't there. They called the cheap, and signed the cheap. In the last 8 years of Nana Adanko Akufo-Addo, that is why in 2024, Obia who said Nana Akufo-Addo was not interested in fighting Galamsey, declared a state of emergency. It was for a reason. If a government is not interested in fighting Galamsey and declares a state of emergency, you will force his hand to fight Galamsey. So we said Nana Akufo-Addo must. We supported civil organizations to force Nana Akufo-Addo to declare state of emergency because Obia who said at that time Nana Akufo-Addo was not interested in fighting Galamsey. The only chance we had for Nana Akufo-Addo to fight Galamsey was to declare state of emergency. That is not so now. Yes, I know. John Dramani Mahama, we have been able to recover 9 forest reserves. And then 44 forest reserves, University Station Military, to ensure that the Galaxias and the illegal miners do not go back.
Okay.
About 1,000 and over small scale miners have been arrested by within prosecution. You are seeing a lot of excavators. So you are talking about activities, but it doesn't end. It has to continue. So I see demonstration as a reminder, say, kind of for a year more. I'm sure, like John Dramani Mama said, let's use the powers now. We have all the powers to do what we want to do. Let's use them. If we finally come to the conclusion, say, we need to declare a state of emergency in some areas of the mining sector. I mean, the mining community. You will not expect to do that. Let's give up a policy. In fact, 9 months for a policy, for the evaluation of a policy to show that the policy is failing. It takes more. So we are now monitoring the policy. We are monitoring the implementation of the policy.
Okay.
We are initiating new policies. So after some time, there will be an evaluation of those policies. If the policies are not yielding the desired results, new policies will be produced. And that might include a state of emergency.
Okay. Honorable Edosa Fuseni, ma yɛmfa nkɔmmɔ nsi ase yɛda asesa no pay yɛfrɛ wɔ one yɛn ɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ ɛwɔ Power 97.9 FM Dwaboase dwumadi so live on TV XYZ as well. Bibia ni a yɛbɛsan aba wɔ hɔ sɛ mmara bi kyere yɛadwen so a why
Piesie ni so bi da pa Piesie wɔn ko shirabo
Mate nyame nhyira wɔn so pa. Honorable Edosa Fuseni, former member of parliament for Tamale Central, and I was telling and Kase Yanene Common, former Lands and Natural Resources Minister. I was saying a Mrenimni Mapa, lawyer ni and good standing. Unimrapa or now to say Yaneno Etchin and Common. Mamma messages Nekaka and Sakrana. Paul, I'm an also G or see good morning. I go and this is the future. Okay. Prince Asante was say Jumadine Koye, yeah, that's it. Ablade Fair Kuma say congratulations to the new Chief Justice. Okay. And Malangu Zaki was say good morning, Power FM. William Tobo to say first na kwesibotwe finance minister no say already budget bia ya na transport fare nyina ka ho. And how far is that? I think say yes, of course area na nkanya bad. Because looks like amount for the Marano Ashe Womonsa and a womoye near one epe ewo kruma say. Kwabena yani honorable Inusa Fuseni and
Kwaku may stay on I will still stay on
Chief Justice.
When come over bring on ready. But maybe dear Yamam Raya Eba Befan in Tama Pabi dear fra. Look at the justice for Bafu Bonnie. Or joining Bano 1992 over 33 years.
Yeah, 33 years. 92
from circuit court judge to the year 2000. The former late president J. John Rawlings pushing it called High Court.
Okay.
And after 2006 President Kufuor Emmanuel Sufiho from High Court to Court of Appeal.
Yeah.
No cost serving yeah. Na oye na juma kama from 2006 be 2 years time echo 2008 before answer President Kufuor baby so Justice Paul Bafu Boni was promoted to the Supreme Court of Ghana. So
that was in 2008, right?
2008.
Okay.
Before answer President Kufuor be free so 2008 in the Watena Supreme Court juma he is one of the oldest judges.
Our bench in
so. And just because say Justice Paul Bafu Boni, the 2012 election petitioner, Nana Dankwa Kufuor ni MPP, Ediko Supreme Court, na papano, amfa na dwene, anta ye chire no de no kra ye adwuma. Say pink sheet no said returning officer and sign so a resource was no
invalid.
Enye invalid. Entime Paul Bafu Boni. Mitimi to abam fam una Dankwa Kufuor. That time panel tina asem no so no mo ye 9 wɔn to waba ne wie yɛ no na Mahama nya 5 na Akufo-Addo nya 4 ɛno ne Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ho tipa yɛ eti na 2016 Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ɛbɛyɛ president no instead of saying kɔbɛhwɛ obi ti sɛ Paul Bafubɔni a na ɔte mmrase ni mmraseɛ na ɔbɛma mmrafa ne ntoma pa fira no ɔde saa bufuo no ɛtwe papa na so fomfie nwɔtwe ni kɔpem sɛ edu baabi kura na MPP for pɛ Paul Bafubɔni osi from say judge from the Supreme Court wɔn mu mmea papa yi kɔn look at the experience ekuta Paul Bafubɔni Ghana mese kɔhwɛ ne cases a wadi including the 2012 election petition by the MPP and Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. But yantua bana man Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Ghana ura. It's that time, you know, Paul Bafubɔni amfana adwene anko. Enti wobedi so ne de ene na Paul Bafubɔni panel sa ye de bedi asem wo Supreme Court kra no. Wo Paul Bafubɔni ye fa honka ho bi oda. Ye pese wo si from kra. Ko retirement. En kambra ho sem bio na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo anansen ya wo kogina baabi kan se enkoyie na ho meba ho now enne de eye ne gie na se Ghana fo akoma mu ma efi se ye mamra no be fa ne ntoma pa bi de afira nokure bi ba be doso ewa mamra dum ye de obi a woni sika be kokoto no so betimi awi ni case obi ntimi tinachire empredict de betimi asi ewa asem a political party ana ban de kokot under Paul Bafubɔni yenim se sa niam ni bi wa ye ehunu se de ehu justice the former chief justice Gertrude Toko no ho no Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo wini ye na pani e was ankoda prisons ano 2016 omo ananka ye select omo no na Paul Bafubɔni yere nanko oye wa qualify se nko betimi aye Ghana prisons for na pani wa fa mane da sideline ma me no sideline ni kunu no every say Paul Bafubɔni ntimi anmoa mo wantwantro se ono pese odi ade by force enti Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo buafu ene hwe de nyame aye mese de onipa de se obi a won sabeka kosoma won ne kroye ne wadwuma ene di mfema wo enye adwuma mfema wo ene Paul Bafubɔni wo ba be ye chief justice of the Republic of Ghana e won ne papam won ani onyam mu hwe papa no se Ghana afei ana Ghana na wo bia pese ohunu no afei na Ghana ni daddy look at chief justice fa compare the opebia look at Paul Bafubɔni with all the experience oba be before be joining bar no
integrity that he has
the integrity oba be your friends oba be joining bar no ye tax inspector and ada enyuma na papa no watu no ho asi wo ye.
Okay.
And then Paul Bafubɔni nya ba be Supreme Court chief justice ni wie pe. Of course ono na wo ba be hwe asem ne nyina so. Ne yiri nso ana ye head of prisons. Eti Paul Bafubɔni jeli MPP for no na yiri mom ba bi da. Ewo prison. Say Paul Bafubɔni yiri. Ghana prisons no no da no. Ana ni kunu aba be ye chief justice. Oh MPP mon sorry. Mo beda mu o jeli mo ni e ma mo ba bi da ye jeli mo ni e ma mo ba bi da sika hodo a ma wia no o man mu o man ne kro no o ma bo eno o mo se o mo kwa akoye demonstration wo mo kwa ye nsura hunahuna na nsura hunahuna ka wonante tina da mu MBB fo ana makokọ fa motofo a sabi kaya yefo a wo ma bankran ebe pe bra bi abakọ pe 100 Ghana 50 Ghana bi edia man kola no ekwaku de kodi kura ntia na kola no wo no munim ye watramo boys ni we boys a wo mo ka se MBP aban ne de on be mo ma si we free enti no aban bi se no mo no mo penti no mo come match no gradually MPP party no egusu yemreba egusu pai me say 38.2 amunya no 2024 no 2028 se mutimi do 30 a na Ghana fo ni bi wo ho still me na me say obi o join Ghana obi o join MPP no obekọ down onye Ghana ni Ghana ni wie pay yo because omo ya mambofo anioma bebira ada di kire yen ewi omo be wi o man Ghana ya man sase ani asase da cantonment na MPP ni ato no 40,000 Ghana cedi cantonment
Messi Chroma de
na uko gbegbe se uko glefe
na yi kwa
apo na no na nkasa kra no asase ahin na obenya to ho na cantonment
na ye friend say
osu
asas mi otu asase kra
san ene ikomi krom okwape man
na so asase kra
yes na so okuta 40,000 farmland obekọ obosuma se down asa ni watimi anya bi ato na osu a prime area na be before tons say cantonment
aban sa
30,000 Ghana 45,000 o ma be ku o man no wo ma gu o man no enti ye bekọ so aka no kra de akere mo ye bekọ so aka no kra ne de akere mo
achukwashe o se enke na ni je o submission ne ho latele la you say good morning Aaron Bebe Sukura I say, see, the MPP are using minors to demonstrate. What is wrong with MPP? The party is on its way to collapse. Ghanaians are fed up with them. Okay. Yeah, that's a William Stogbo too. Say, show near fantastic. Oh, here, ewo tema. Abraphobia say congratulations, Justice Bafuboni. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's my mention messages. Nibi niaka. Vivian Zaglago say lovely good morning to Piesie and Obrimpon for the good job you are doing. Okay, yeah that's it. Adam Mohammed, I see you. Yeah that's it. Kofi Simon, so someone Kofi Simon dey with the banner MPP phone. Hey, Obama Nation, I'll say good morning to you. What K area or Cheyenne. Yeah that's it. Messages no doso ya bekwa samba uguso ehwe Dwaboase o TV XYZ 2TA live our power 97.9 FM no pay ya bebon komo later Victoria Neima Abdullahi ebetena se na yabo enkomo de afa Ghana ho demonstration galam say ho nsensem etisen ya bebo ho enkomo ewa ha Medi Moses ese September ye prostate health awareness month. Entino Medimosis Prostate Center no say we be na promo free prostate screening ewo Medimosis branch bia Saturday bia enti Ministries Highway Authority yard wa ya wo ho ewa Accra Central ya so ye kese no ewa Denta barrier ye ne Adenta Police Command no enedi enhwani mu what tamane ne mpotema shama na yewo aje kojo ye ben school for the deaf ena wo kumase ne mpotema ye wa hene makokobe nti eja menu ya bema adaroma Medimosis prostate health awareness month no afiwe month we mu ye free prostate screening eno achi ye dwumadi ye die nyina ye gusudi wo sen ye behwe eno achi diabetes hypertension bema wa yemre wo pam nyina no ye gusu ayehwe enti problem bia wo bia wo ye hormonal imbalance ne ho kekanka ho afre doctor cca 0244 068447 0244 068447 obetuma send in a WhatsApp message obetie na wa reply wo ama bibia tumi akonkan. Let's talk educational consult say our for ya bia school no na ye school a preschool ne elementary ye from 6 months to 6 years ye gen kola no kai hunu say ye school no ye makwan ena no achi no ye su Montessori any INDEC curriculum no enti oba eniama nkola no edidi agorokora ebie wo no madwin mu enti school no de ye biem ye wo Teshi Nungwa estate Teshi Nungwa estate Mango Street no so eho ena yewo obo Mango Street Teshi Nungwa ehye o phone Google map ma edo bekọ ho ye ben Lejokuku Municipal Assembly no ye entrepreneurship public speaking and afi technology ne art nti anopay wo ba no pe school papa de na kwa. Let's talk educational consult Teshi Nungwa estate Fred Madam Time Bomb 0249 069 821 0249 069 821 ofra ono ebetwetwe enkomo. On this note ye ne Madam Time Bomb betwetwe enkomo na won kire ne nsem no mu yie pa emfamaye Madam Time Bomb
educational consult here bia ye boy parents ma what or your education I say. And so when it comes to consultation services, we set We relax with you as a parent, as a teacher, as one who want to understand education. Aside that, at Church for when it comes to early childhood education, we are there for you. We train teachers in Montessori early childhood education. And then from we take them in, yes, from 6 months to 6 years with Montessori and INDEC educational program. And if my main country they say a school you want to set up, you want to train your teachers as in-service training now. Let's Talk Educational Consults with myself, Madam Time Bomb, and the team are ready to come over and give you that training that you are looking out for. Yes, the modern type of training, the modern type of thinking. And a corner before Amos 821. Another WhatsApp again on 0249 069821. And a pay Mamifa in check as information team of here. From producer to the host to the technical person. Now, me fan check is in from Apostle Parkway Humans. And I mean, let's talk teachers in now. Now, SST. My grandmother, Reverend Susan, Mr. Arthur. My father, Fina Koma Chels Ampofu, no one kafu, Mrs. Edith Ampofu. And Mr. It was your coon on your bustle. It was your coon in Nara. A good morning to you. Now, let me seize this opportunity and wish the gentle farmer, Edu Abebio, of Tanta Farms and a payment wishing a very beautiful happy birthday. What Edu is doing on the birthday in your day, and a pay say widow, another you are naturally challenged. And I pay also rema bets as I start the project, and I think that he's giving out 30 pieces to each person.
Oh, okay.
Are you interested? That's the way you are. A friend and I wish and happy birthday. And I catch Madam Time Bomb say, friend, na enyenin in common and then any birthday also up there or your demo project into you are interested into for the men I'm being a friend. Number near 0559 071 818 0559 071 818. Piesie, Madam Tanta Farms, which is the vocational technical ejumano not matri and arjun age not bibidom. I've had chat with a number of kids concerning Mr. Te Oye Agric project that is Feed Ghana Jumezi on Power. Mpocho on Fridays 2 p.m. Yeah. Mr. T, I've had a number of young kids, make them from kids below 15 years. Okay. I work from when you miss in Komo.
Wow.
And because I'm into the line of education, I'm a former friend concerning that line. I'm very, very happy. So one of the kids was talking, Norika there, he would love to go into farming like agric. That is always second junior high school, but the parents do not support. When you're interested, one pay the over here. Now maybe saying why also there is nothing like celebrating the technical person. Now one thing I know I can also to now in Ghana here, have we ever celebrated any vocational TVET? Yeah, celebrated the monk of like as national. Yeah, celebrating Kofu the mana. So I asked myself, we are trying our best on radio, drawing people's attention to it and all that, but I think the parents in this one way or the other, they would have to understand. So let me take our conversation today from that angle.
Okay.
Vocational and technical training.
Yeah.
Piesie, after our independence, Obi Kana Samyaji Henefa, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Odi Henenium with others, he sat down and said, we are not liberated enough and independent enough unless the education is attached. And he believed that it's important to equip ourselves, especially with skills that we need to build, when it comes to modernization and industrialization. And so he sat down and said, I believe that education can equip us when it comes to skills needed to build modern and industrialized nation. Now, say, Obanedama, it means that we have a lot to do. That is why KNUST and all that came through. But I asked myself, are we really, and are they really doing what they have to do? Through that, from that to 1961, and I were able to introduce the free primary education because his agenda was to get a universal access to every child, as in when it comes to education, so that a Frobana Oracle school will have the mindsets and adapt education. Now, 3 key areas are in our orifim is that is the emphasis is on equipping ourselves. That's one, reducing dependency, and then fostering ourselves, being sufficient enough for our country. Into my there, as an individual at Eco School, at the end of the day, you should be well equipped yourself. You should be well equipped. And whether you reduce independence, as an independent, or be even people coming in from outside, and then foster self-sufficient. Now we look at all these things, and at the end of the day, kids go to school and you ask them, what do you want to do? Oh, I'm meaning that because they don't have that zeal to be in Ghana and to do talk less of vocational training. In our mind, vocational training is for those sebe. And at the one school, that is what we think. It's because we don't celebrate, we don't push them, we don't do a lot of things, and we look down on these things. But I always say that if we are really fixing ourselves well, from agriculture to fashion to carpentry to masonry to all that entails with vocation and technical aspect, I think that we wouldn't be where we are as a country. And as parents, we will put respect on vocation. Not as parents, every to know if you want to do this, why? Because why do we look down on such areas? We look down on such areas because appreciate one. Yen mindset when it comes to academics is a bit biased. We are always looking out for the people who want to be lawyers, doctors, teachers, engineers, and all that. We don't want to look beyond that. The white collar job is what's yepe. We leave that, and that has been, or we can ask a colonial educative way. We want to wear suit and go and sit at the office, but and so we have to go around it and work with it. And then when it comes to the social stigma and perception, the issues, the challenges people who go through this phase, or a dirty job. What kind of job is this? Now, this is where you ended. Carpentry, masonry, area, tailoring. I mean, the career path we've made it look like on your prestigious. And so we growing up, low self-esteem in a year build my own. Now you have to have it up at the back of your minds there. Graduate, it doesn't mean that you may be the whole child. And so if we don't build our young ones with their skills up, that's why unemployment is so high. Now the poor quality and outdated TVET systems. Systems, they are poor. They are inadequate. Facilities on way up. Go to some of our secondary schools, especially those who are doing technical and vocational. It still hasn't been improved. Still working with the old ones that they were set with. Still maintaining and all that. New ways are out there. Technology is out there. Let's add it to the vocational skills and help our little ones. Weak industry linkages. Yeah? We find it difficult to link our vocational and technical men to what we are doing. That is when it comes to the industry players. We don't do that. Quality instructors, they all want to. And the funny thing, when these people travel outside, the money they make is more than those. It gets all certificates. You will still have to school because you need a certificate of the land to work, to be called a part of them. And if you have a hands-on and you go, and that's the one son now you school for just some few months and you have work out there, isn't that better? Hands-on. So the quality of instructors, we need to push them. We need to encourage them. I don't know why Yahweh do baby wabre. Into Obia and pushing Obia encouraging. They look down on themselves. As I mean, benefits in a very, very important. And let's look at the economic aspect as well. Limited job opportunities, the lack of private sectors opened. Government's enough for me, but it's not enough. And then we don't have a clear path that is a progressive career path, especially for farming. Unlike degree holders, if you have a degree, a master's in this, you are an MPhil in this, you are a doctorate in this, then you are traveling forward. But with this, the career progression, it's unlikely. It's not there. You don't get it like the way you want it. Our media nowadays that is supposed to push, we are not pushing. Even the music videos, we prefer to see the lawyers, we prefer to see the nurses and the doctors doing their own thing. When I mean, they are limited. It's difficult. Vocational and technical training, it's killing our soul, and that is what will bring Oye money up. Now let's take what we are doing. Agri-Kayeri. Now we have the government trying to push it. Who are going to do it? Is it the people out of the school with the certificate? Are they really ready to go into parent and guidance? Peer pressure is too high. Friends will influence you. I want to go into this. I want to do this. Oh, man, yeah. It's Power 97.9 FM on TV. Baby say not every time inviting somebody in. The me and the other yebwa. And here's a pushy number from my app. And if we can do it, it is you and I holding hands that we can do it together. From the parent to the teacher to the child to you in the community. And so this morning, let's talk educational consults. Please, let's not to look down and emphasize on the fact that to go forward. Now, additional 1 year, just one way. Let's equip ourselves. Let's reduce the dependency on others, and then let's foster self-sufficiency. For let's talk educational consult on 02 BR.
Yeni mu de ehye bie mu ana eye Indian company kese a yaso ye na ewo India na enu ahodo na ene ye de abadwaman so ama ibia bedu Ghana hanoma Food and Drugs Authority aye nhwehwemu e de afa ye no ni nyina ho age atum se ye no no ebo adwumante no Ghana for emfanse wo mo ho yare na enu a ye de abadwaman so no eye India hama ene yakeka bom e de aye ahabandu ye mama eni nsunsan so boni bia na ene ye beji bre na yakasafa ye no no emako enan eho ya ye bekasa e de afa Nerve Alive a eye adwuma ewo yintini mu afi Vivado ya eno so eye mujabroso anasa hypertension ena yewo azaka so a eye esiche yare ena afi yewo May 40s ena prostate liver eno so amanfo ya monya prostate yare no edi eboamo abibia ya na ye kase enyare a mebobo so nyina ebibia etwamu wobi enye bipe na niyemu ehhehye no esanse wonim se edele beko wuo mu ebia na obi enyanyare a medical abobo so ibi na yede na akọ hospital enu a yede ama no enye enuketwa wobi mpo de yede eduro baako ensanyare be 20 oho be yeden ato mama mepacho yenye bre na yemfa nyare no mako na afi yeni ehun komo na nedikan ya ye no ekasafa ho enano pai eye Nerve Alive esa intinimu yare anase ebo momonya intinimu yare na wobi be yeden ehunu se onya intinimu yare Ghana for dodo na no egu intinimu yare na nso ensunsunso a wo mu ehunu no aya na emo wo mu nka yesese bi mprediasa intinimu yare ena wo mu enya wonya intinimu uso ade mu a aya na uni atinka anase uni atinka bia ni titu ni se waso ade a enyunu ebia na ice block anase wodu nsa to ensuhye mu mpo wonte se uni atinka bia se wode onsaka bibia enyunu anase bibia ehye mepacho hu nsunsunso wi ya na ebo nka yese onya intirimu yare kro na no ani de mu a wonante a na ayese pin anase panie di ewuwo onan ene osirimu afi ewo ho na ayese mfifre efiri wunsem ene onamu enti wonante na ohye mpaboa na ayese mpaboa no eroro wenum nyina no ebo nka yese wonya intirimu yare kro na no mepacho wonya ma onase taitai aya na yese onase no ahono ni titu obi tina kamu kakra bia ansa na obi sikra no na ayese ne nan no ne nase atatai mepacho unu sunsanso ya eno so ebonka yese wonya intirimu yare kru yi wo ye bema etumi ma wo ye mre ewo kete so esanse ye mema no dumpe bia enim eyi intirimu ko enti wonya intirimu yare a na kyese wonya enemu enreye enso enono enti uhunu nsunso we nyina na se wako hospital na doctor akacho se wonya intirimu area me pacho bomodian na hwehwe India fu adu a ebo adwuma ye fe ne Nerve alive no uma onseka bia ebeboa na ayisa ohaw ni nyina afiri ho ama wasomu atimi adwo efe mami nkasa mfa yadu a ye frɛ azaka no so India ha ene yakeka boma ye dia ye ahabanduo ya eboa mo amoyare diabetes anase esiche yare emre bi etwamu mama wobi enya esiche yare a na akwakoye eyemhihie nko a esanse onimse nyame ensane forma enua ene de ne beku wu mu diabetes anase esiche yare no ye wo type 1 ene ye wo type 2 se eye type 1 anase eye type 2 no me pacho nsunso a eye ohunu ne bi ni se wota edwunso ntentem kakra bi a na yese dwunso edo afi unum nsuo a kakra bi a na yese insukom do enu achi uta edidi ntentem isen asichi yare na wanyanti udidi akakra bi na ayese ekomodo afi unanti a na ohomete kakra bi a na ayese wabre sa enso ena ema osote ubomunu na wafon aye hata nyame anyadom obi ehu ana osusu adwomboni edi emanse wonya yare kwankro me pacho unya diabetes anase unya esichi yare edu bako a ebebo ya eye India fu edu eye azaka me pacho diabetes krona no se ade twawa ubemia krona miamia eye na krono ewu ntu se krona to wache umia na ewu a ebi na eye diabetes yare ni bibomodin a na pe azaka na emwo na enyi yare ni emfiri honum na eccu eye edura on se mebubo yendo ni nyina so no yemfa eduro baako ense yare mienu debi Indian fundo ni die eduro baako bia esa yare baako ena nyare a mebubo so nyina emre bi etwem ebowa na chese edo eko ewu mu enti enewu ma me bi u papa bi ubusuani bi ena enya diabetes a me pacho mane hwehwe India fu eduro a ye frɛ ne azaka ibi na entimi enmo ano ye no ekase gina ohwe TV no so a ubehu se yen contact number no ewo so afi ye wo vivado wo ho a eno nso eye manya mojabroso anasa hypertension munso ye wo modu tatahwe ewo ho no esan ebinti no nsunsanso no mintimi emoboso wo ye be ma na wo ye mrewo ketem na wuntimi modwuma ye wo me 40s wo ho no ma enye ye no maduro bia wo no ma ho aye hyehye anasa utiri epa wo eye India ha ma ene ye dia ye aduru ya unuma ebo ma otimi gena na so obema na afo e ketekete kra emutimi pagya ema emu yedu sa enso ena ye papa no ma munso manya 40 years 45 years and above manya prostate area no munso ye prostate live wo ha moma munsa ekabia ebebo wo enu leading pharmacy herbal shops and drugstores nyina no uberu ma ubenya yenu ni bi me patcho fa ye contact number na oni ye eni nkombo 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 fa number na friends say ya yendo no doso esa ebrinti ebi ana yentumi amo yare so na nanom se oton yare a ena unya anu adu
Bushon for a summer makwaba biom yaguso yako for a short commercial break yasaba live on Power 97.9 FM live on TVXYZ. Domestic Tax Revenue Division quarterly payment of income tax third quarter 2025. The Commissioner General of the Ghana Revenue Authority say menkanchira mo say all taxpayers say third quarter income tax installment payment for 2025 no ebrebe sonya mebo on the 30th September 2025, which is the last working day of the month. Yeah, all outstanding taxes for the 2025 year of assessment and for previous years must be settled by the close of work Tuesday, Nyamebwa 30th September 2025. It's almost more encouraging some filing more tax returns no on or before due date online via www.taxpayersportal.com. www.taxpayersportal.com. Mr. Monshan so saying live with the GRA cashless policy, both check and cash payments, so mobile to me at designated banks. And now said the Ghana.gov platform, and now able to use the short code *222#. *222#. Note that failure to pay income tax on due date attracts an interest of 125% of the statutory rate compounded monthly on outstanding tax. Munyina munkotua mon file mo tax returns no. So we pinch mu be a chain media toll free number is 0800 900 110 0800 900 110. And now over to me Arichi Ghana Revenue Authority our WhatsApp platform no so 0552990000 0552990000 and now 0200631664 0200631664. Over to me send email to info@gra.gov.gh info@gra.gov.gh. If Commissioner General Ghana Revenue Authority and the Abanti quarterly payment of income tax third quarter 2025 Munkoye. Abayin asaye edwuma bi on say and then I catch you say na say ebura ba ma eburo boy 3001 1002 say and then Ministry of Food and Agriculture Honorable Eriko Poku Ghana Joseph wo pedria na egu ho Honorable Eriko Poku ama ne nkrofo no buffer stock for no almost omo kwa akoto na no menini di nkomo no odi kan de asem we etu dwadada say aban ebe make sure say ekuafo no mo ado aburo ana say no ba bia no aba na ebia unya tofo no aban ewo policy a wode ato ho wo nhyehyɛ a wode ato ho a wode beboa se ne be ya monso no mubenya sika kakra na monobae no enkopro ana se munya eye conference and glat munya bi eti Honorable Eriko Poku video no mama yentie no ye wi a yebekọ agric ministry na ye di ho nkomo na ya bisa sen hyehyɛ ne tesen Honorable Eriko Poku ma yentie no
Mampanyina Daruma Wama for the first time in the history of Ghana ya peska the Aman National Food Buffer Store say omo come market ho na omo a edua aburo na munya atofo omo su no omo koto aburo no dia
Gramani na to ministry na anoa me say Ghana food na e dey na so infrastructure the bia because we Judicial mama because Ghana the budget o dey do no on the big on the Judicial for that
say na no me catch no enti me say na no me catch no say the on na Joseph of our time unti Ghana nua ne sem nyina no say
oye Joseph osai Judicial ni ye jeje no ni say Judicial ebra na Moses e Israel for kobocha asaso eduru ba bia no Yankopon ka say Judicial informant to us
yeah
he's Judicial for that
It is no surplus grains na amanfo ekuafo na do no emo ene aburo bibi foforo san ka ho biom
ye busu ayen tutu on the warehouse ahodo e man no ebu ho a ehia renovation ye ebu on so a etiapa e bitumi de sa anyema ne dia de egum ye busu a omanpanyin na so say actually between 11 and 20 farm service center UDC no. And then so they are going to be equipped with warehouse. You see, the ama focus on what grains and this and that. And now the new warehouse now, you know, very kupuku AD and mami yes, you know, yenya NCA, you know, you need facility which we have so big communities. That's what you are saying. Oh, Papa and the Buffer. So the new warehouse is going to be equipped with a refrigerator and other things here. better in the bar for now, no problem in your facility. You were putting the Duma or Mrs. Tomato to move into town, so the tomato and skeletons being buy it. Onion producers, buy it. But you see, the focus on the grains, a brewing more, you're ready to see. I say, Minia, oh, can't in my airport for the country among for sir. I'm from one secret,
okay.
One of the key factor, big Ghana is institutions in our 1 year, and I'm
yeah.
That's the or yet, no buyer man, about no book at 10 cities. Then no buyer about no control with 8 cities. I feel this no so good.
And they're not correct.
Oh, some could be. And no thing I will go a resource of Bapa for. The specifically in the bay, man of book. Now, see, this is no case on the and I'm telling you, and not also trying to answer. And yet, to say, you go say, every quiz will be a weird yard. Excess never ban, a group bumper season now. Excess never ban. But first of all, which my day at all. No, no, Moody, you do late season now. I didn't know what actually also knew me, you could take any boy at Yambo for my food information, and cost from man who actually now. That's why I did. I release one more than the idea.
Okay.
Yeah, and say, the blue very crown. Make them perceive the lane season. Any, a bumper season. Because I perceive move agriculture company. Yeah, 24-hour economy, maybe I say. You pay it throughout the whole year. And you then see the irrigation, the various irrigation facilities there. I know because the northern region, a monopile and water. Yes, a group. The instead of this man, I will do a farm planes. The blue wire was secure solar powered boreholes. The be and soon I mean now soon. The very solar powered boreholes. Instead of a put a bit my ears throughout the whole year. So how are
okay. But me interested in Nafco for quite our more fast water. A brew near Moy. You himself cocoa bar and a cashew bar. Your agent are one more eto. Cocoa for the same put your license. I'm gonna say LBCs no. License bias. Na momo de no more Tony saying say obia o subon pine na se we bro na bro na babibra obaya den na buffer stock for nsa kan obi wo ebia eni amote ewo wasa Memphis East no so no so odo ebura obaya den
me da se na me ye no wan so bo subon pa on se me pesi asu ere na hu wota me no ka say buffer stock man can be an yayipanyo.
Okay.
Every region has a regional manager for buffer stock.
Okay.
And baby, I will not buy it. Manchema, a shena, that the region is fall within. No, Oma, or buffer stock, only about the no access to be able to do. Now, they release for the home buyer, we just come and I am about to. Ask me no cafe, no means in cap fight at the hotel blue back. But a bad yet. Any mocha. That's when it will compare the prospective buyers and some mama at the reasonable price. Because many of us will cost of a nothing or cotton with 1,000 per bag. Obviously, we're never going to be a ready to be that. I mean, to about 500 gross or man, your munyado. No, I'm for a bank cannot return it at 2,000. And you put tire no is say we are working upon when you identify the idea about so a few opponent. Now, regional managers on the building the various regions.
There's no original manager see say me ameti say me wo fuo ewo adeso na say adeso Eastern region regional manager no me den na mahuno na ebru na me nyobi mane ntono oba beto ama me.
What we are going to do is the regional managers no at all no my the various discussion or the various regions numbers they are attitude so if we fall within the region one take of this side
okay
but so that we be a regional manager no most of the idea regional capital so you know could was make a regional media no na what a strategy ya na because that's you know what a regional media na na me fa na oko ye no mo pin ntam ye ne do mo numbers no bi bia no atuja so da pia ni bia what a nyema ni bia bo so da bia ko da bia regional no the office the work but for now no who challenge bia get in touch with the regional director of agriculture so now obey director no regional manager bia no office work and the bia now which man na ya
oh and I said we crampo one more district no cra ebetumi akọ mofa office edo ma sama akọ to manim and then the direction will be simple.
That's simple come for office now quite definitely on better the regional director na regional going to mean ya papa talk no managers need do every district. Okay. No agent for now we are beginning with the first time with the regional managers now.
Okay.
Every week.
Okay. Mate emse ahomanokratico. Hello. Nti emse enchemu na are very clear. Emre ninti no ye den komo no ebesi ha sei na dawe na baba.
Ye na mu ya be next month.
What for Accra?
Mini Accra. Ona because me no gasa be Accra de rana to do ba from be Accra.
Oh, okay. Onya bedura mete nti wo de unya bedura den mete nti bedura na oba fie. All right, medase yakopon so nka ho aprekula te kasadema Ministry of Food and Agriculture na hotel nka no wadwen kire wo ho obetumi ye de aba we simple nti wado ebru bebre hunhu ne okwa o district mofa office na ka cho mo se wo ebru bebre wo ho o me direct wo na abai diska koma buffer stock for honorable Kopoku ka say 100 million yesi kaketo 500,000 kwa zenye zikaketoa na 100 million enti ombeto ni nyina ai enti adaroma abusafo nonkro na nya gba no nonkro gba pa honsimanum ma men call Dr. Shapo na meneno emmo enkomotew na sana Victoria Neima Abdullahi Atnase ama yabonkomo doc Mache
ejoso
I want to say
nyame adom bibia boko
doc nyame adom Dr. Sharp Herbal Center ekoseng
nyame adom bibia ekosue
I'm out for frefrel
say ye hodie wo fire de ma ensan ko what ase nti no ade a eye ni gesam ade mo bibiara se otie ye na otimitu anamo no obai ho ami se ensama da bia ye ba no ma ye ka no se wo ma hye obo se nipa ba akumpo efre esimofidie so se me ye duro ma no anye ya mese memo ahen 100,000 Ghana cedis
na no se na se 10,000
da bi 1 billion na 10,000 de ko to nsu ya 100,000 na make 1 billion enya yi ande wa antini ye me se maba mofidie so se nipa ba akumpo frɛ se bi ode yade bi aba me ho da bi ame ba no me kire yade amensa se achachakwata kompo ena emumu eno pe na mensa be se nipa ne kura o kasa na te akode a no amana dani mumu dia eno metima ende me ya amana ba ni is simple but normal mumu na nkasa ende menye ena obi anani efra total blindness nso no menye but na ni no so ye ni wisi dia eno no mete ne temetim de ba 6 minutes kura mpaye o nipa ni o hye glass a wo hu we eye common ade am de be ye ketua bi what ya say enye ade do so ye ketua bi ade be se drop be mienu pe wo on ma be 5 minutes no kura no ne entie be di ne se nsuo ne de fra enti nsuo no on se egu ani nsuo on se ode wani kura no ewura nsuo mu na wo ye yi a on se so be ye we kakra enti awo ni nyina no na gese ebieko asa netie Dr. Sharp record so kita no e wo Ghana no obi enu no obetima challenge yade bia ni wono ma obetima body yentimi nyama apart from sa yade for na me kire ye no anase maka no Ghana no obi enim ye me na masia ka se me ye aduro ma obi na sa anye ya me de sika bema number 1 mema ni 15,000 Ghana cedis tete 150 million number 2 no ya mfa ma na report ma eneni eba police station bia afi nsuso no yade amano no yentimi anye yade ya mano yade ni sika amano ya mano 15,000 on sanfie nko ene social media platform bia so mayi obi ehun se Dr. Sharp krampo ni aduro ebi ntimi nsi what ya say me abruni ba me firi nkransa ye firi ne kranka enya abare nkwa na me de ye adwuma me gita tumi firi me nanam what ne me chon ade a me nanam eye enti obi a wotie ye ena won say afidie ya yete sui enya information center sesi a me kasa a police fo anhwe bi asoja fo anhwe bi enti metimi ada police ni ana say ayina nsama ye ka no samo record to obi fra video na eni ho enya sa netie wan na di yade betimasi he ono mo se yade entimi nko sebroni na aka che no yade na to dia ben so kurampa oboa ebeko enna meme no me waduro nti no memma wadura ba wanawa sasi kire ne asie ni amema odi asikire enam ne yatua me ma we nam me duro nkire hwe o ma me ya yesa ne o mani nyina nkahwe on se obi ho no ma wa mo adura ya tete plan no ba ko no enti ni ja makodi ni wa ja di makwesu adi afiri nkura abdem jawe di afe aduro no be ya amete ni wa ya de ben wa ja aduro na kidi sa na tie meme ho no mo de bibia ni ho no ma wodi be bon no si ansa me pa cho yentimi nsa ena aba na minim no nso ntino mitimi ya nioma binom nso ka ho killer diseases na enkrofo atidin bi wo no ma doctor bi se ni adoja wo no nso so concept na wo nani so bra Dr. Sharp wo na bra be hwe wani so ade ma me papa wo na woni aduro ni ono no doctor no ni a kire no se bia ya kire nse mpompo a wo ntwam a ne pa cho mpompo no obetwam won eye school no wako me de na enya school me ba cho sa netie ena enya abankwa ne de sa yade anya sankati mama kati uduro no manka ma no ton enuane haban bebre beto de ya enko obia ne ne yetinim obia ne ne sunsum ni tumia ekita no adentina footballers me bisa question bi footballers omo no so omo anya nipa 11 ekọ park no so plus keeper ada na bi magidin a chembi wogini ho abete ase ada na bi magidin a chembi omo nyina wo se
ebi mu training chembi o
ebi training chembi maza ebi training chembi o omo nyina ye training pe wo te se ne ade na sa na tie we ye press ups we be ye bi omo nyina training pe but at the end of the day no ubonse ebi agidin chembi ebi enioma omode omo na be ye no ebi ntimi nye what ya say keepers no nso bi check bisu chichembi won se ne asem na kwakwe sa na tie Dr. Sharp de meme hono no me ye adwuma ne asenye hu ne nse meme nyi bribe me je madwuma frenchem eni oba me hono ma meme cap a me yi ya france galo a me de be mawo aduro no angasa me pa cho galo no ma sheda abin no ansa na me de aduro no krampa e de be agu mama obi ani ga na anu na se baabi abrochire ana baabi a obetimi a gina Sharp ani maka chense sei mesikila disease bia ya bodin a wate din da efiri mfie kwadwo hoho a wate hospital o muntimi nsa we de yade ani bi wonum kura ye obi kura mpa obi wu se osoni mu a bia bi betimi aye no ensa yade ani ayi ni nyina me pa cha me wonum no metenete eye common ayi kura mpo ade maye esansem yenim haban no hwe unim se yenim haban ya wonu ma yade ya adwuma wo hwe abuo bi akukọ kura mpo no won akukọ butu kosua so 21 days ya wonim se na ayi ne obo na ayi na ebeka no won se kosua na ayi no so obo akukọ ba ne firima ni nyina de ya duro se ya kire onuro mu pa ubebie wanum but ubede ne wahu ye wonuro wo ho enuro wo ho ahwe adwaye kura na adwaye se won se fie bi wo no ma o madwaye no ye de bucket bi asi akire won na odware ana afam emfa yinum se enya bucket ni nesi honom na nsuo no timetene agu fama eno kura ya duro kase wate ase na uni madura wu
ben kura ni
zanete uni madura uhu ya wo yade bi no honom a obekọ hospital ye betimi am de wato pania so wo pania agyaw ensuso beduru ba bi no na sa duro na akura no obi de adua ne flowers o de aye flower wo nanim nso nipa na nka so o de aye flower no so onim se we ya duro Dr. Sharp the demon chaser de Mami papa baby utie me free bia Shannon so ya kasa kira police for nkrofo yare lawyers nkrofo yare judges ne ne akeka ho me pa cha papa judge mami lawyer anan wa wutie me se obi bi ayare wodi na china entimi nye ya Dr. Sharp sefa no bra wodi no ba mesibet ye betima sane yade edi amaw apafra chachakwata ena kompo eno pani yasi yanye ninyina apafra no yade bia wodi bia wat as forces su bia me ba cho yetimisa ema ne ko etise dian me ba cho ebeko ye onom ne yeni se we ayese me ba cho ye ni sa yini bi sa felua ayini yeni bi waye ho nipa dodo ebe onom nyina mpa cho ba kumpo ni onom obetima frim se mi gusu asisu biem na share nso da bia me ba no aka me se nipa ba kumpo afro wo TV so a TV SYZ so ene Power FM se odi yade ba honom me yaman antimi anye ya me se me mo 100,000 Ghana cedis se da me ka wa fidie na so ena se me ya do mo bi na anye ya minia no kure na program bi amobeye bia no manipa no omfre enya ye program so no aka se bia ofre no ya block ni line ena program bia 24 hours amobeye onu bia otimi fresi so ofre
asichire yare osa
me asichire yade me ma me bo wa bo asichire yade di me ma na edura wa na wa pe me modi asichire wo we na manwane ne o nyina me modi ni nyina yade bia yade ehu no yadia ehu a wo mutimi nya no me pa cho sharp ye eye simple obuba yadia anu oden me dia sa me nkasa se wo bisa me dia wo bisa me ho asem wo radio no so dia ana TV no so me pa cho meka na ma kire se achachakwata kompo ena mumu eno pe na menye nipa no wote se de yade na bubu no wote hwiche mu waye denden di oye hwienye ya ni nyina ya ma ne sore
stroke ya
condemn one ya stroke krampo de sere waye ho pacha enye ye nyane ko no gise bia musom se kransa na mama na duro obi ya wo nkrofo no mkura bi ho no ma no the hospital bi oxygen si ne so omutimi koyi ne ba me ye ya ma na duro ba ye ya no ubonso oto ho no ma to anse ana na yi ya wa hemfo ne empanyimfo bebra police fo ne ade a ya so mu ya de bebre untimi nkan what you say
sabe obi tie na oye interested e bia ot taxi mu o pese osi from fanama no atudwa
number se no 0266 14 another 14 6 9 0266 14 another 14 6 9 050
0266 14 69
I me number back no when na your WhatsApp
okay
020
okay
489 74 54 eno no your WhatsApp obi frɛ no wanya ya oja voice ya ya be reply no
okay sambo
and 020 489
okay
74 54 back no so ye 050 554 19 96 050 554 19 96 Dr. Sharp numbers no enna mame nkyeremo mame papa obi ya di ankasa no opani wutie men obi wo no man unim se obi wo no no ankasa hyeda yare no ode ha na busua ya woni ama bebre wo enti mi wo no enna me kyese ya nye blind ya ye dwuma no frenchem pepepepe ni edi yade na chi bia no masa mo bi na da obi nsem bebre enna mame nsa nkyere wo se obi wo no ma obebi sa ansem bi afidie sa yade ampacho nka America fo nka mpacho ye mposu nuru mfa nkonkomo afidie nsa yade sa nete mame papa otie afidie nsa yade o ene kwana kwa die eche ne ade nura omu posu de kwa abrochire me pacho abrochire nsu na nkrofo no mame papa wutie me Dr. Sharp nyame de na ba ade ama omanga na nyina se utie yen ya me pacho ayare sabe yodia ahoto be yodia ena ade ayanka no bibi won ma ya moso ofra ne asi ebetimi aye ya nka no afidie no so apart from chachakwata kompo enamumu se yesi ebetimi aye ni entima anya me ba cha no ma nipa no mfre na gese ye boa no
okay
ya de a ye ka nyina mba cho IGP otiswi ebetima kai ba ko no kura de ya de bi to no sese me ye na anya ya oncheme ntum 10 years me pa cho ayi dampare ansa na okompa cho onyame ncheme eche so de ba mesa
kire ye we kire akwan embre na ebrenti
sharp any branch obabia me wakasoa oba me on mafakasoa ka naka so be si overhead na se so si overhead na se a no afaka eko new market
okay
new market no waka so be si ADB bank usi wo no ma ni obehia no obi ADB bank obi ano bisanse ohwe Dr. Sharp so oni mana ebi ono so ye hoho te se wa obi anim Dr. Sharp every day bi anso me ye adwuma me consultation ye 200 Ghana cedis no abo aho for yade no oba na otu ase a ye give it to onoma ye mu aduro no na otuatua ngakrakra
okay
yade bi anu obetimi dia ba onoma entimi nko many bruni ba me free nkrasa ye free ne kranka sunsun ne tumi ne anwode wo so me Dr. Sharp the dima Sesa
Doc yeah that's it nyame nka ho Dr. Sharp para what say kano ebusua for break on my enko break him rana afi o minor entrance na Neima Abdullahi sawaba me Neima to Abdullahi Victoria ono na mene no eba betwetwen enkomo say ye call for a short commercial break here ba ye betena se na ya bon komo no enko ba bia
na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi ama kame na to na twetweme be na 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa
asa miracle bi wadro no se mafu no kra se di sia twimi anka se me humi esi so se me humi ani esi so obeka se di bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal ni bi pi ne ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edona anka se de nyankopon di ayi bi ahodi ti ma yi bi anya sam keto ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa ne
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana ase me gina wa me na mu sinya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me do abe 6 years ni o tema di am ye ma di se ene me jana tayale na nkumi preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yankopon no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atomia me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Good business means seeing the possibilities and maximizing opportunities, making sure you have a responsive support system backs your business goals. A partner that gives you a stable platform with reliable connectivity and seamless solutions, and better understands the tools required to take you to the next level. With so many moving parts in running a business, we do our best to provide you with some stability, the only kind of stability you can find with MTN Business Broadband, the fastest and most reliable internet provider in Ghana, making sure you stay ahead and stay connected, because we understand what makes your business tick.
Sign up today on broadband.mtn.com.gh or call or WhatsApp 0244 308 111.
MTN.
Enso che tuomo a eyihwa owo batani anye ya meko abachi dede sabre wo she bre na 19 minutes after 9 Eguso Jumadi so Dwaboase our Power 97.9 Kasafidi so mame fast da makunu Ghana Limited for our mo edro papa badwa so edro we medro it we obana so obu sana obra edro ba ko ebetimi aboa wo ene araba bazen pills Kunu Ghana Limited for and this edro we aba ebo ejuma dika oba bi wo ho se mede matenka ateko Obudin Sanswa Brenna untumi nkwa ejuma ne ade eti se was a problem we bia edro ba kwa betuma aboa wa ene araba bazen pills pharmacy bia ben bia obenya bi wo ho kaswa from beko jukat pharmacy and as a pharma trust pharmacy Unicom chemist or Malam Junction also chemicals wada braka Ekus pharmacy we wa Shaiman fre enchiremo e chen media fre 0244 139176 0244 139176 Mesa kano yeguso ayeye onyankopon boa next week Friday ye be grand draw no ewo fidwema ye 16,000 Ghana cedis ejano pesa utie ya MTN ena Telecel users pe ena mbetumi abosa game way star 274 hash we use MTN uni momo sika ewo umomo account ma wonka ho ba wo sika wo momo account ma obetumi abosa game we be ticket ba ko bia 10 Ghana cedis the more na wo twagum no na the more na wo stand the chance ne say obetumi a wini sika kese na ye ba be che nyame bo Friday no eti tugum se sie na obenya star 274 hash MTN Telecel users wo sika wo momo account mo na wa choose option 2 no power jackpot choose power jackpot and option 2 next year 10 Ghana cedis ebeti free umomo account no one mo pina yentumente eti no so boss star 274 hash now what choose power jackpot which choose power jackpot now you better 10 Ghana cedis 10 Ghana cedis no you better free umomo no but you stand a chance of winning 50,000 Ghana cedis eti no your friend Mensaka won sabeka na mebo next week draw no eti pay tugum bebre star 274 hash choose option 2 power jackpot na yento 10 Ghana cedis pay obetumi kra to 50 Ghana gum na wayi weni Friday draw ya draw no pay obetumi asa anya sika live on TVXYZ sama makwaba biom edeba Dwaboase Jumedi so Solak Natural Clinic Dr. Solomon Apia Kubi Semen Control say anope watenasi wabie na so Solak Natural Clinic was sayade it's fertility issues no ntumi wo kidney ne liver issues no Dr. Solomon Apia Kubi eko KNUST trained doctor no biochemist papa what is Solak Natural Clinic why research and sana wode kidney ne liver problems ne ba man for wono media dance say wono man kasa ho atomo eti untumi nda ona say type prostate issues ne den dey nkete kra eti anope ko Solak Natural Clinic ya dey be etete wo fibroid scan ye twa prostate scan ye bi ya woko komlemle ya ben Harvard Senior High School wo dey ane se obefre ya wo time at the mouth pam eti frey 0553 932631 0553-932631 ofra Dr. Solomon Apia Kubi ene ne juma for no abeka sama bibia enso atumi akọ enkan Franco Trading Enterprise medical kan wan sam that say sidi ni ye ni ti atete ne ma no so pa 40% ya the phones papa ba iPhone, Samsung, Nokia ni nyina busu ho eno echi no ya was smart TVs ranging from 32 inches akopim 100 inches Franco air condition from 1.5 horsepower copim 2.5 chest freezers, washing machine, microwave, blender, CCTV cameras ni nyina ye will be wo ha chese ya to me ediaba ya tete so 40% ya tete so eti anopai open phone a ko Franco Trading Enterprise open fridge ko Franco Trading Enterprise upe TV ko Franco Trading Enterprise air condition Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa fie no obetumi ya download Franco Trading app no sa app no so wo download ya Google Play Store okoso a ekira wo niema ye de aba ne bo ne ne keka ho telephone numbers fe ko download na fe me anka me ne wa anka me electrical gadget bia anka Franco Trading Enterprise na metono because e hono ye ma warranty e kama pa eti Franco Trading Enterprise so ya so ye ne wa Accra ho Tamale Techiman Sunyane Kumase Franco aso e bia bowura ho 40% no ye adwuma kone kwaje de frɛ 0246422338 0246422338 ofra mpanyifo Amo Franco eno ebetwetwe enkomo kama pa Health Alert Clinic and so se menkancho se Best Ulcer Treatment Center Award na yagia enti adaroma also na transfer che se den bra yabema wedru na onso ho ato typhoid fever prostate o da untumenda weni so chini rough body pains onu medru bia na asa basiatic asisi yade bema wa yemre ewo mpem adaroma Franco Health Alert Clinic memre enti okohwa yebetuma hwew ye Madina ye Madina Post Office ene din hwe animu Madina Post Office ye ne din hwe animu ewo First Atlantic Bank na chi hwa pe enti adaworo ma udru hwa yebehwew ye kaswa ye Simon ye sa wo poku ase ena takrade ode ane so befre yen 0242518893 0242518893 wofra empanyifo ebejo so ewo Health Alert Clinic also edron wan so ba konso abadwa so aye kamapa Haxa Mixture and Haxa capsules asembe Haxa Mixture ne Haxa capsules also not also acha kono be FD this time for team so do ne green ohia bi adowolsa but nipa de owo hwa once in a while na wa pe bia nom na akle wo yefunu no ni ade we do papa green sa ewo pharmacy bia mo undi 12 years a untumi nom wo ma oba no fon so a untumi nom bi na wonyem nso a wonka ho pharmacy bia ben obia okwa so pe all satanfo ya chro eno so agu ho all satanfo abetumi aboa opa Tema for ye be call Little George or of a Little George Mechiao and Anope Bibi Abako there. Medina Cats Pharmacy Ubenya Bio or Caswaju Cat Pharmacy for 0240-238-310 0240-238-310 Haxa Mester Haxa Capsule also time for back one FDA Dennis stamp and so to me a team so kama pa. O mine atenase. O mine atenase. Yanya atenase. Ewo ha say onim ni ode ye there we there adaroma eni yema ela won bra na bebo ano Victoria Neema Abdullahi atala say o ne women organizer de ma NDC ewo ayawa so wesu gon men no e ba betwetwe nkomo obetumi ankoso ade o messages na ba hey wa mantem 9:30 we are about to catch him some my money time. Anyway, NIA forces saying, I must say, I'm on the clarification about Ghana card validity period. No, NIA forces Wama who flyer be circulate to social media suggesting that the validity period of the Ghana card will be reduced from 10 years following an amendment of, to the law. The NIA wishes to state clearly that no such amendment has been made or proposed. Or when they send the assembly, no. Okay, it's the NO TV, so no. Proposing BBS comments by the Executive Secretary, Mr. Wisdom Kwaku at a recent media engagement have been misrepresented. He did not announce a change in policy. His remarks reflected a proposal that, given the rapid pace of technological advancement and the evolving uses of the Ghana card, future reviews could consider a shorter update interval. The suggestion was to emphasize the need to keep the card responsive to technological changes, much like the decision to upgrade from the initial 2D barcode for children under 15 to today's dual interface multi-purpose biometric card. The current 10-year renewal requirement remains essential because the physical card has an estimated lifespan of 10 years, and card holders' personal features are expected to change over that period, making an updated photograph and record verification necessary. The NIA therefore urges the public to treat the circulating information as incorrect. The NIA remains committed to delivering a secure, reliable, and future-ready national identity system for all Ghanaians. 23rd September 2025, signed Williams and Poma Emmanuel Dallas, Head Corporate Affairs Directorate, NIA. And yes, say, yeah, better so I call a year 10 years by to say, and Sakraye, a Coswano, and one more daba. And many ho, by be a news for no Fred Dallas later in the day. Victoria Neima to Abdullah, it is saying,
Yanko, pardon me.
We didn't
know only two. No, I am now come to
Neima to Abdullah. That's so we didn't know.
As a me too.
Oh, that be.
Victoria Neima Abdullah.
Victoria Neima Abdullah.
Yeah.
It is saying,
Yanko, pardon me. Piesie, now way. You're looking good this morning.
But that's it.
And I pay me charity for now.
Omo dress me no say o kan ho binti.
Of course. I always make sure I do a good job on it.
You're always doing a good job.
Me charity for now.
Asamoah wa kan so ti obi akoma.
Me MP Honorable John Seto Dumelo.
Okay.
One ne ho kan for.
Okay.
Gifty Maunya Dumelo Esquire.
Okay.
Aye, sana ya ne kan Esquire.
A lawyer
ni papa. Human rights activist.
Now constituency need to sign.
Constituency no as usual of grassroots agitations about jobs and to say school placement because we challenges kakra.
Okay.
But we are also doing our best to mitigate some of these concerns na
okay.
Because some of the issues above us. This is highly an algorithm situation where app and as a database placement.
Okay.
Now ekobani sana said as leaders no to explain some of the issues to the parents. Because parents be ohonoma ne ba grade grade it doesn't fall within the category of the choice of school placement or no. But they probably insist, thinking, say, the party is in power and therefore we could do something about it. So as leaders,
and then also party for more kwakoji placement in Swaboso.
Oh, and yes, sir. But I'm just trying to give you examples of some of the posture of some of our people.
Okay.
No?
Okay.
And then, so like I said, no, it's the responsibility of young leaders, no, to let them understand. So what we as a wing, what we are doing is that when we found out, said not hall, that is where the main activity is ongoing for reposting. When your school crowns, no, you be pleased, and all that, no. We try to convey the information to our grassroots.
Okay.
And then also we directed them to Nat Hall.
Okay.
Say Omonko and their problems will be addressed. A lot of them didn't know. Unfortunately, they didn't know. Said they were supposed to go to Nat Hall to rectify some of these issues.
Okay.
And so when we put up the communique, most of them also hurried to Nat Hall. And I was there, and most of them, a lot of parents within the in confines, came. And then we assisted those that we met. And assisted, and those that also came on their own. And okay. System address their issues. Now, what happens at Nato? They allow you to now give them 3 choice of schools. That is apart from the unya, because when you aggregate 11, you did not cover for her day. And meanwhile, choose Ebri girls. Obisu choose Methodist girls. And see all of these options, placement on all paper, choice of schools, not all team they do well to go through the list, and then they also let you know, say the aggregate score. And I say we be our friend say then score me share down so they look at these scores na ya hwe school no placed schools na list no so when to school ni dia they can't do anything about it.
Okay.
But school now choose obi and the choice of schools ne kwa ne amfa mu ba kokama no Ye man baby fufu.
Then
That I don't know.
Depending on your grade, may I sure say.
Depending on grade, and there be two choices no.
Say schools no, obia one category. School no, you A or you B na you C. It's a grade and a bachelor school.
And a bachelor. And some of the issue, some of the team, the IT people, I mean, no makasa no. Ebi mo me yete say, obi o ha school no choose ye. Ewo ni school no. Ye ka say omo nye ye be applications so obi am choose schools no. 7 schools no. Obi o choose no adi day ni share ho. Into system no, who say unya day preferably no open. So it picks up and then it gives you that option. Into and money in some baby, it be a mistake from the side of applicants no. It be so on applicants be how need in come or say any teacher and fail forms no. Emano. Obi so honoma ebi ano wa share opinion leader bi or community mo I feel say or you crutching no ma kono ho. No so guide wo mo. But then again no, some of these actors I'll place such rules, you know. I think that they need to always do these things, be guided by Nkwalani Modimbo. Because Akolebi Ohonma we do JSS3. We are there and the Modimbo no form. And you know, was any panel from that point, you begin to psych them up to accept that the placement are all kwakoye and placement are uchu swama no a placement are highly possible send in sabedin.
Okay.
But yankoye ni sa na sa Nkwalani Modimbo no form. So ban the terms course now de bano and koyi and so change now so on Wesley girls ebiana who anticipate ya woni sa akra no about fan obenya be 50 and 30 or 28 aggregates. Now what you see Wesley girls
school na say na dream said ndimbo no I didn't know obekwa ko choose Wesley girls.
That's the issue. So we first have to accept the state of Nkwalani
addition no modern any level or what.
Yes.
Obi wo ha you don't think say out of the blues Nyankopon ever hear some miracle be ama okwakoyi aggregate 6 and 7 abra wo nim say oba no tembia okotre exam sa 50 no cha
so what I say and you know I for no so betimi play a lot of role and one thing we also saw and say most parents so were a bit ignorant about a lot of the even choices now choose we saw that most of the parents were very ignorant obi on ma ubisa na sem kwa na onim onte ase akra na eden eka and Nkwalani be on so almost on system nasi. So I think that going forward, we need to do a lot of sensitization when it comes to our school placement systems. There has to be a lot of sensitization in the basic schools for these kids not to understand that whatever it is that you seek to achieve in terms of your secondary education, it is something that you yourself as an individual must play a pivotal role to be able to also get whatever it is that you want to advance or education. Like I said, NATO is doing the best, and we are also there. And then if we have na yashena all other concerns no yetimi address. I mean, it's amidst all of this, you know, connection for bisu woman so yatiti say omojiji ska me de obi amaji ska wo me ho de say or yewe. But some of the parents we met at the you know, they were actually talking about it and amplifying all those concerns, which I think that is something that needs to be looked at, because if the system can place someone at aggregate 22 or 30 or a group A school because they will pay, then I think that something could also be done about the entire system. So we are calling for that fairness and accountability in terms of wards placement. Then I'll take this opportunity to also let the general public know that I also work on women's wing, Yankopon ya adoma Saturday. Yeah, the two initiatives project So one project is the Farm Woman Project, which is Women in Farming Initiative. And then we have the Bake House Project, which is the Women in Baking Initiative. And so Women in Baking Initiative, applications yenya entries And Tinyame Adoma Saturday, Knatsford University, we are going to matriculate.
Lagos Avenue.
Lagos, there be where Oponglo Honum. Okay, Lagos Avenue. Yes, you are right. Behind Mensvik. Behind Mensvik Hotel. Yeah, so we are doing a matriculation. This is the cohort 1 baking class.
It's way near or more. Ma register
register matriculation and orientation.
Baking.
Starting from 4th October.
Okay. Until I number
27 September.
No.
Saturday,
you okay?
We are going to have this matriculation for all our cohort 1 applicants. And to be what apply biano. Me pamucho obiana what apply, but young frail patronya boapayo. System na nipa nso na eye ho adwuma on frɛ keke because obi ho no application no what we did was at the scale up forum no ho na ye de application forms ko na dodo na efa forms no obi wo kwa ye free ho no ne paper cry rai ma Nasford for ne free say obi paper ayra wo ho me ko file so all of those things are near my betimi ama ebia at this Saturday's event no ebia ne ye ntimi free enti say otimi ne samri na wa apply a bomodian na free me senebe ya me fi ha say ya ne ahwe say udin wo final list ni ma ye koy matriculation no and as we are doing this no ye fair on all corporate organizations and government institutions omani kuma ho say we will need the support of every individual, even opinion leaders, any pinifo more Ghana haseya and ma who ejumedie doma kumaso. Say we'll be needing support for the in terms of ye jao mokwano or nyani baking iwia or corner onyani oven na so onyani gas cylinder by 3rd December na say oyene graduation I'm sure say obit media kusini fee.
Is that not a short period to learn that trade?
It's not baking there. 3 months is not short for baking. At the Pamuna, ayana eche. But baking 3 months is okay. For baking.
Tama Jomama to Jomama chapter 1. No more Adibianum friend less depth. That's all.
Less depth, yes. Less depth meaning this government mobile they did something else. I don't remember the name. Before less depth. Now I think that was the beast box who said under GE.
Enti sankrofo we sua adwuma we wia obi wo ho a oniska wo de bekwakoto equipment no then now
we are calling on individuals from now to December is quite a period until we are calling on individuals say omumbe boy na yensi
ba se wo MP beboa
me MP eboa na ye honorable Eric Opoku agricultural minister I oni ne deputy me MP honorable John Seto Dimelo ene ne hokafo.
Okay.
They are all supporting this initiative, but we don't want to burden them alone because this is quite huge. And they're over back boarding.
Over back where basing?
Being in number 5,000.
Hey.
For one oven.
Sanya children's play.
Any children's play. And she say, "Okay, say nipa ba pay or to oven 5,000 times."
Times nipa bay 100.
Nipa bay 100. That's a lot of money. And my MP has other responsibilities for the constituency.
Now, what contact the gender minister?
We'll go there.
Okay.
We'll go and talk to her. And then there are agencies.
And now, my leg basintal son kasa why? Okay.
You go on money. We'll go there.
Friend, I hear no coho.
Okay. And then if you have me faho. That's why I'm calling on all the agencies because we have GE, Mayor Mrs. Mago.
Ghana Enterprise Agency. Mago, Metelen Kacho.
Yeah, Michiano.
Is a wire by Nipa.
Mama Mago, Dr. Bacope. Maybe I will be ano. I was so gone and ma used to fail. Say, Yenim Neutimi. So we are calling on you to come to our aid and to assist us in this.
I don't said any problem. My leg was entirely. I call Osman.
Osman, honestly, they me body pan. No,
Osman,
body pan.
No, gender minister. Osman John Dumelo.
Yes.
Oh,
Honorable Eric Opoku, the man of wisdom.
And I'll pay.
Honorable Eric Opoku, the man of wisdom.
Ghana
people's father.
Ghana's Joseph.
The people's father.
Joseph or Pedriani Guho de Amaya Senebaya common day. Or boy Jumapa.
Yeah, he's a great man.
I don't pay many corporate affairs at Casa. Almost one come up for stock for Sika. 100 million. Momo video ne mami briefly.
Me will communicate. I'm a MP. A post here one.
Oh, okay. But menene Kasai na or Kase 100 million. My yenti honorable Eric Opoku senior Osie Cancer area na
the first time in the history of Ghana, ya Piesie Okrah National Food Buffer Store. Say omon come market ho. Na omo a adua aburo na munya atofo omo su no. Omon ko to aburo no, de aboro so no. Excess produce no na yem fancy. okay na edru e pebre na aduane ho aye den na ebo no kosoro no normal release the aba market no na moderate
ama price no aba from
kaka see ade be protect farmers no nti enura ya proposal ye set up price determination committee for buffer for no if next week ombe announce if not this week ombe announce price a global we said o mesi atono se ba ya kuafo no ho nchire wo because ya mamu ntentema ebon be kofa me be 200 per bag so tomo no ene aburo no na omode aye initially omapanya me amomo 100 million Ghana.
Wow.
100 million Ghana. In fact, so pasan share boso we be aso so be ya e betun atwa aduane de aye de e de asi ansa na ye betwa aduane no de ya ye ni ye buy your warehouse na ye wo mu no na de anya so ya ye ni ye na ye beda WFP World Food Program ye do mase
okay
so ma so ya sene na ye warehouse ni bi otamale no omo bo am ya ye ni ye se ba ye be nya ba bi atwa aduane ne de aye de e de agu it is ready now to move into the market na ya trade aduane no e de aba abesi enti du bra aduane ho aye den na
mo release
na wo Piesie a wote SYZ no aka say honorable komoduane amoto em famra
honorable Kopoku Minister for Food and Agriculture and wote nka no Vic where does our offer
yes
sesi almost omo kwa akoto mene apeku latte kasa ya o say buffer stock ewo regional heads it is so you kwani na say o ebru ana say mo na wadona esumwa na say wontumi nkipu na office say woton nyeska uko district mofa branch bia na ombe director na odi akọ
and no whilst I was on original TV no yeah me Agia Gloria Amenu always concern be say uko atebubu anywhere nchi ho no most of the farmers no ado abomodin ado nuane egu ho edu emre also moton but buffer stock area I don't know if it is buffer stock but according to her no
omo regional officers
yes according to her no phobia within those jurisdictions who are supposed to buy from farmers no rather no omo koto ne manu free Togo omo kra nuane no free Togo and omo deba yes that intino moye journalist for no message monye nhwehwemu wo asem yi ho if he say eno ame MP post on social media how mo issue communicate from the agric ministry say all farmers should be rest assured say buffer stock will come to them because omo all the necessary requirements and resources no ama heads no I'll meet me purchase your money no intino I need the media to really investigate this matter so that if indeed say those that are taking the contracts from buffer stock are buying from Togo and doing importations near there, then I think it needs to be looked at. I will say ye na yetimi edi niama etututu na kwemu. If you say be ya say ye bo modia edi incentives na no honorable Kopoku bo modia fertilizers are free Morocco ebe kan omayimu no. Obomodin echeni nyina ma esuso kuafo nyina umusi kuafo Ghana ha nyina so na se fertilizer na ko na ye de do enuane na ewie na se enuane ne be ka dem na enuane entimi nko classrooms and schools emi entimi fa no enuane pamfa ma ye ma na o se ekoka ne ma ne free Togo edeba eno so na ahometi if you say ye pemo a there are so many farms ewo Ghana ha se ya yebetimi atomo ni nyina ma na sample na se yenim se ya to ama na san na yo se ekone ekohwe se ebi abonten so ebetimi aboya eno no ade a ebetimi abonse mama ma se die ye momodi an ye make sure say ayezo say all the producer ye wo man mu no na ye hu kwan be fa so a ye be koye nim ade afa
okay abushafo Victoria Nema Abdullah and Alten and Kano women organizer my in DC well Ayawa so West will go on East will go mamento and the kakre bi sit namra I mother samoti asikafo mu East will go ne Jowulufo and Westland abushafo ya bi mega cash lucky box no eno any time limit obetumi asori anajo 12 na wa startable ewo NLA Caritas platform no so *star 426*5#. Now was select to PlayStation which is Power FM or TV XYZ. We take it back could be 5 Ghana. Near TNA so obo *426*5# now select TV XYZ to ya obe bisa se o pese obo game no eti obema options makoma ko 6 nti box bia no likely say sika dem eti obetuma choose 1 obetuma choose 2 ne obechoose bia no say ya 5 cedis per ticket na say ebia na say sika wo ma sika no beba omomu no so direct we time bia ni so obetuma abon anytime obo ba ko wen disable biom obetuma abosa se wudi so obetuma disa eti your friend mega cash lucky box kai se wundi 18 years I want to me mbobi ye wo NLA Caritas platform no eso agbozo eba clinic esem control say be ma premature ejaculation ti oyire je 3 points mesrawo mema oyire nyo 3 points at 3 points na ye wa wo de esa oje eti kope eduro ewa agbozo heba clinic ye wo kwahyeman ahemfie ni nchen hwa kwahyeman ha ya eno echi enemo ya de bia wanya infection bi STDs candidiasis oba ma wa hemfie hwa ye komsa eti wo kɔ hwa na akwa kɔgye eduro bema nso okɔ agbozo heba clinica ukɔgye eduro a yes next why jirigo ejina wona so free 0241 750282 free CCA 0241 750282 edru weekend abema ese utumi ye o mensem tema for your community 25 year def track estate na din hwe anymore 0557402696 kai say din here agbozo herbal clinic or say bema nwu ya ne bema enwu mamen call studio B na yam finish your conversation no Vic mamen kind messages ne kakra we say down for Technical Institute under the Ghana Technical and Vocational Services TVET or damfa ewolan kwantanai Madina mo MC no obeba ha enche omsi students no perform yi pa na so no infrastructure no ABB ewo ho okay o say nkanche honorable Haruna Judicial lawyer Francis Javier Sosu na Madina constitute MP for Madina constitute o say nkanche Elsa Pauklu okay ono so area ho Elsie papa wu minim so wasie ne dia I don't know me and this weekend no. Oh, rank me kobio. Eh. Mena me ko bo Elsie sa. Oh no Elsie. Elsie. Kafra why be fine. Kofi Samuel say the sense of the MPP apparatus are intimidating them. The MPP have no shame at all. Frederick Dwaboase was a great show. PSA kindly ask Mr. Latte about cassava. How can the ministry help the farmers who have stock? Okay, send you sikan no call mofa for officer. They can link say abine say wo boa na wa connect more and more done raw materials. You connect more to factories near there. It is a doorso a ko mofa ko hu director of agriculture or district assembly ho. Obetumi amma o information bi. Say they abine no ye dey aba mo doorstep why? Eti Frederick Dwaboase and also no okay messages not truncate me ba okay
it's okay I come in 5 minutes
I come 5 minutes my emphasis CJ anyway eh are me na me host to show no na o betna na wakasa no mo wa mutifie no so send message won pesa me kan
okay kaka it's okay
yes say there ma pam tokono ena mode munipa aba as chief justice
pamono o share the appointment of this new chief justice is in line with the constitution ma me tokono in sembi eba against say ye de ko ekoma all the actors and I say institutions are and also mo yenhwehwe mu fa sansem no ho
okay
ye de ko ye ema institutions no ehu say enema no dodo na ya kan fa no ho no no kre much as a lot of people and I say manfo so ewo nsem ekafa ho no na ne nsem no institutions na ka no na ye ntimi so and bo enu so ntungu
okay
enu nti no mrabe ma ho kwan say ewo say ma metoko no di na dwuma eto ho and the way our structure of governance the etieno it can't function without the judiciary enu nti no ehwan hia say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the President of the Republic of Ghana, the nation builder, the reset man, or resetting Ghana to the sense and United Nations. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama shall say resetting the world. and you know for his track record of research no who say ye papa Bafuboni is a man, a jurist of distinction. Which means say descriptions are ye demand na say which so e be bia or ye emrenimu no wa bon homodin ye pa edi no krenso e de ama emremu ukwa appeals court wa ye wa contributing the quota ukọ high court wa ye quota wo ho and even at the supreme court nso no ne wo so ye bia no so wa ye e wo ho no a kire say o sefata say ye the chief justice no emano enti omampani according to article 144 clause 1 no wa forward ni appointment ni consideration no e di ama council of state for say omunhwemu no omunhwe say o sefata enti say ni de asem no nyina ne say council of state na be kire say ye papa Bafuboni no or ye fit for purpose
but so other so you acting chief justice o.
Yes, he's acting. I mean, we are acting now. Council of State for can also muji utum. The Council of State and you are tuma. Enya dia betumi a function. So we share most of ye nyuma government institutions any including the state-owned enterprises ni no. All CEOs are no appointed no. They had to institute a board. Now board no. That's nasi. With the Council of State because board no Council of State the bejo matum. And sana board no so council of state aba be je wo Piesie Okrah den atum what I say intino say na ye mra no maye no eye pa intino council of state and I say ye hwe omanim
MPP for be make comments of course they are Ghanaians some say I to say more the chief justice abamo person mo be jeli amanfo
adentina omo dwen sa
intimo pe obi a obetumi I lead this idea and
no, a premature ejaculation because for me, no, say, okay, say, yeah, the IGP, Basso me jailing call for. What if so bounce no when jailing call for? And say, nice, my atrophy, one dino crama gana for. You understand? Into let's allow the process no to take its course. CCI man penny the chief justice, council of state. Yen China, council of state in man almost so me can say, ya jina tu. Ya jini tu we are. Then we see how. And yama beko boni ben no maye nti omo full say ba bechichi omatum boni ben e no maye because oti wona wonye boni a ade na ye chief justice a osi chief justice a ye no oba no aba bechi watum wo bechi watum say den na waye boni ben na waye nti a chief justice e bechi watum nti yama mra no enye adwuma na constitution nso enko se ne e wo say koma Ghana fu nyina na yentimi nya energy a e wo say yenya detena Ghana omayimu. I have so much confidence in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, his administration. He's doing so well, and I applaud him every single opportunity. I applaud him. This is a man of integrity who has lived by his words, and he continues to live by his words. So Ghana for let's say, Yenya Reshimu say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama would deliver to the best of his ability. Na nese fatabia was His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edi boa Ghana for ye nyina yenya baby a e wo say ye gina wherever. And you see one thing is that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, his eyes are everywhere in the governance table no ni wo baby a enti no Ghana phone Ghana ni bia utie me we youth we elderly and I say we abesiwa na weni da when that's will be an Kaise Ghana and a war. So, Manoni and as other African countries say, within Yempote moi, Ube say Ghana, ye di pa, and a lot of African countries wish that, almost to say, Ghana for. And the Ghana is all we have. Mama Yang na yen kambum near fire hoarding, and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Nane Jumana or Yeno, and Koso, and Fama Ghana for dinner.
Mon disappointed Ghana for the.
Oh, what can say about disappointed Ghana for? In what way? Within 8 months, I buy His Excellency John Dramani Mahama buy Wababe launching all the policies and I say interventions, policy propositions I call for manifesto adoption. Nina Wapa I make sure say almost about 68% is completed. And Ghana for big pusher Okoye wo Dodowa any voter region.
Yetna Bonabaso.
Yeah, Bonabaso. This is he's actually taking a bold step at the earliest stage. Osha and cafes no, a man penny for a benino, or mobile train, maybe 2 years, 3 years no, and son of me juma, not omodia pay votes. But this is papa by
wabomode ama within 8 months
waye bibi
ma say no enche ye call inflation call single digits.
Yeah,
first time in history. It's approaching a single digit. Because near my agree they are to acquire say ene buffer stock enko producer you produce what has seen. And Togo aqua say I'm stopping now. Obama inflation I akosho. And you know sometimes when people obi as a citizen no of course or two kwan ko abrochi koto niema or Nigeria kofa niema or Togo kofa niema into dollar no ko a certain way say na be benefit no. Those are the people are mobile from my way mo. Until if we don't streamline those activities of traders no it will affect us.
Okay. Mate me da say anope me to me safro obai yapon.
Mami ncha me won kofa me cheche omo e.
Chia omo na nkoi. Mami nya me birthday bi ansa.
Me cha me world women organizers nyina aja Aisha tu ne nche ekoma o. Ma Messi a Roman Ridge World Women Organizer me cha baby bia wo bia me den cha kese edema o. Sister Dora Bodo and sister Dede Christian Dede Iswifi me cha no. Mama Rose Westland Mama Rose obono homodin ye pa omunyina Emilia Kolache abelempe me chi omunyina ni adwuma pa omuguso eye. You see nkofo ye emma bia within this period of time ye buy ye wini power nka obi obeka say ye buy ye kwa ye nye hwemai ye meeting kwa ye ma
but still
they are still working.
Okay.
And you know message say ye penifon mu twa mani na mo mehwe ye ayawa so so go ma yen bibi bia ye bia na yesre mo mai because we are building the base and we are building them for the future of NDC.
So much now baby is of fafa
baby I would share me say me fani dey me konam ko bom no mo bia me ntimi fa force
on baby by force fa gure
but this ready na me ntimi dey to manim any individuals in na work Ghana ha see so on be boy
Matemeda say Victoria Neima was it person make
Naima Abdullahi
Victoria
mo kampe mu nka ne ye nka me na me kan Victoria Naima to Abdullahi
nye no ana maboyi
but no kan na matu
Naima to Abdullahi
Naima to
medase
to me silent
NDC women organizer them ayawa so go no na tere nka no pay me no edi enkomo fantastic Wilberforce said the message about say happy birthday to Elder Patrick Asamoah of Apostolic Church Ghana Akakrum Miracle Assembly Sehia Sawenso so we show blessings bibre some message we na me hu na pese me kan no because fantastic Wilberforce there or you be our 30 pa okay yadi jumade ni nyina esi NM say mini birthday wishes bia ana okay enroa madam for Presla mo akwa sare di ni birthday Piesie happy birthday belated one of course to you Piesie Amwako Asare Yankopon Shra why obapa bibia be fine okay asadaka se nkoma Emmanuel Owusu ene ela ena konyo Vego Amos wonomo ena ehihye dwumadi ena Edem ena ma technical assistance so ha nana bedi de a wowo MCR wono ada Roma ena wotem nka wotem voice o TV no so Emmanuel Kisi Raf Jampo ono so ada Roma ena hu mi o TV no so Peter menye oden Awujafo ya di dwuma de de gina simidi di Piesie Okrah Boys Prefer Chief Tankers honorable without constituency many enke obrempon and the dwuma de ne bro Nyankopon boa na dom ya watching ebe sen hia have a beautiful day strength of a woman to you Naima to Abdullahi